Appreciated. It's 8 p.m. Philippines time. Welcome, guys. But no rain again. We really needed it, but we didn't get any. So now we're just hoping maybe tonight, but if not, then probably this little storm that's going by is just going to go on by, and we're probably not going to get any rain out of it. I hear Rojas City got some hard rain last night. My relatives were there last night, and they came back today. I picked them up in Kalampang. You guys saw it. We did a live feed there, going to Kalampang and coming back this morning. Tomorrow, we're going to be leaving here, I don't know when, in the morning, and we're headed to Masbate City. Hello, Patrick. Good evening. So we're going to head to the city, to Masbate City tomorrow. We'll show you what it's like there, and Charm and I will do some little bit of shopping. We got to buy some school supplies for the kids and for our kids and the other kids down the way. And then we'll do a little banking and head on home. I don't know what all we're going to buy. Charm wants to buy some plywood tomorrow, but if we do, we'll have to, we'll throw it in the back of the truck and throw a sack of rice on it to hold it down and bring it home. So anyway, it'll be fine. But the only problem, with these pickup trucks, they are no good. They only have a little 6-foot bed. I don't even know if it's 6 foot, Very short beds on them. They're extended cab, dual cab, 4 doors, and no bed. And what I wouldn't give for a real Ford or Chevy truck made in the USA, Hello, Madanol. How are you? Welcome. Hello from Bangladesh. Well, hi. I have some friends over in Dhaka, Bangladesh. I'm in the Philippines, and we're not moving from here. We're staying here. One day we might come to Bangladesh to visit your country, though, because I have some friends over there right now. I have several friends that I talk to all the time over in Dhaka. So we'll see how that goes. But here in the Philippines is where we live, and we try to get around to other Asian countries, and your country is one of them that I may end up going and visiting. Yes, I know your country very well. So anyways, I haven't heard a lot of real good things about your country, but I have heard about your country. I would like to get over and talk in person to those guys that I've been talking to for 8 years, over there. We've been discussing business for 8 years, discussing business both in Bangladesh and in India. So anyway, I had a friend of mine also who was an English teacher there in Dhaka also. So I don't know if he ever met up with my friend or not. I tried to get him connected so they could meet each other, but I don't know if that ever happened. I don't remember. But anyway, he's back now. He's living back here in the Philippines. He's not planning to go back to teach in Bangladesh. I don't know what happened or why. It seemed to me like he was really enjoying himself there, but I don't think he liked that he had to leave his wife behind, And we'll see. I might be over there one of these days. Philadelphia, Philippines. I'm in the Philippines. They must have misspelled that on you. But we're in the Philippines. Beautiful place in the Philippines that we have. Chan, how you doing? I could be your grandpa, Chan. How old are you? If you're too young, I got to kick you out of here, So this is not made for kids. But anyway, Chan, I could be your grandpa. I could have kids out there I don't even know about. I could be your daddy, for all you know. Pineapples grow from the ground. Did you hear about the sick pony? He was a little horse. I'm thinking Chan might have been too. Thank you, Al Madanol. Thank you so much, sir. So anyway, no, I didn't know about that little pony. But Chan, what makes you think I'm your grandpa? Tell me that. Why do you think I'm your grandpa? You call me grandpa. Did you just call me grandpa and leave, guys? I don't know. Anyway, thanks for coming in, Chan. Anyway, whether or not I am your grandpa, that's irrelevant. I'm glad you came in to see my channel. Thank you so much. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, huh? Hello, ASW, hippie, anti-submarine warfare. Is that what that stands for? Jim Craziness, Chan looks like you maybe. Could be. Could be that's why he thought I was his grandpa. Yeah, that's right. Jim Craziness, you're the first person to give me some good straight talk, so I made you a moderator. Thank you. Nawar says, Mark, give me the zook. Huh? Nawar, what does that mean? I like your picture, though. He'd make you a moderator, too. Ozzy Jace said, hi. Hello, Ozzy. How you doing? I know where you're from. You're from the land down under. Thanks for joining us. I got a lot of friends live down there. I got some over here in the Philippines living here, too. Chan says, creepy guy. Who's the creepy guy? I'm a creepy guy? All right. Yeah, Daywalker. Are you Japanese? No, Daywalker. I am from the USA, and I live in the Philippines now since 2011. 15 years I've lived here. All right. See? I'll subscribe to you, Nawar. He said, hi. Eli. Hello, Eli. How are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Said, thanks, man. Yeah, that's awesome. Jeff says, this morning I asked my phone, Siri, why am I still single? And it activated the front camera. Oh, my God. You know what, Jeff? You deserve this. You deserve to be added as a moderator. I like your jokes. Stick around. I like that. So what are your thoughts on enemas? Well, I think you need one. I think you got a mask on your face. Maybe you already had one. It looks kind of dark, that thing on your face. Whatever that is. Oh, that's horrible. But you know what, Jeff, if you got to ask Siri why you're single, I think it's time to just go out and meet somebody, you know. Maybe you're too shy. But Siri was too ashamed to tell you. So the only I didn't moderate Chan. He called me a creepy guy. Good day, Al Bundy. Yeah, Aussie Jace, how are you? Do I look like Al Bundy? I think I could be Al Bundy, as far as you guys know, huh? Nawar, you're already a moderator. T.R. Mera, from where you are. I'm from California, but I live in the Philippines now. I moved here in 2011 and got married in 2013 to a wonderful woman. She's just sitting right back over here right now doing dishes. This is my lovely wife back here, and she's cleaning up after dinner. And my kids are all hanging out in the bedroom. I'm about to tell them to turn the aircon on. It's getting warm tonight. So anyway, that's where I'm from, TR Mera. So TR, you're a moderator as well. All right, guys. Fabio, good morning. Fabio from Brazil. Welcome. I'm adding all you guys as moderators. Fabio, Nawar, Jim Craziness. All you guys are moderators. Pineapples grow from the ground. You know what, pineapples? I had you as a moderator. I got about 15 pineapple plants right out here in my backyard, and I got a big old pineapple out there right now. If you don't believe me, I can show it to you. I'll bring the flashlight out there and show you. It's outside in my backyard right now. But pineapple, I'm adding you as a moderator, bro. You're there. All right. Chan, grandpa, huh? I'm still considering whether I want to make Chan a moderator. Eli, all right. Jeff said, I made Jeff a moderator, though. Maybe I can make Chan a moderator. But if you're stoned, not sober, and you're talking about poop, I don't know, man. I don't like poop in my channel. Dusty Gooch, what are your thoughts on semen retention? Well, I think that if a man doesn't let it go, he's going to end up with a case of blue ones, you know? And if that happens, then he's going to end up with prostate cancer before long. And pretty soon, his pee's inhibited, and he's going to the bathroom 10 times a night. And next thing you know, he's having surgery. Got to let that stuff go. You know, you can't let it. You can't retain it. You got to let it go. Thank you, Jim Craziness. So, Dusty, that's my thoughts on it. I don't know. What are your thoughts on it? Why don't you share your thoughts on it with us? Now, Mark, give me the zoop. It is a meme. Ah, okay. Michael Apostle. Hello. Welcome, Michael. KTM. Shani Michelle. Or Michael. Beautiful face. Wow. Don't allow other people's words to upset you. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful day today, tomorrow, and every day. Wow. Thank you, Shawnee. That's awesome. You're definitely a moderator. Now, guys, you don't have to do anything. TR, I am from India. All right. I like people from India. I have a lot of friends from India. I have friends from India. I've got friends from Pakistan. I've got friends from all over the world. A lot of friends all over the world. I've been around a few years, so I have gained a lot of friends over the years. Hey, Daywalker, how are you? Thanks, man. Ozzy Jason. Hi, Elon. Al says, Jim, craziness. Subscribe is done. Yep. Paul, how you doing, Paul? Welcome to my channel. Let's see if you say something good. I'll give you a moderator. Daywalker says, I'm from India. Well, we got a lot of guys from India in here today. That's wonderful. Honey, how are you? Welcome. I'm from the Philippines now, but I grew up in the United States of America. I've been here for 15 years, so this is my home now. I'm not leaving. Stone says, enemas will give you a sense of accomplishment. They sure will. They'll let you know that you've accomplished something, won't they? They sure do. All right. Said hi. What do you do? I'm retired U.S. Navy submarines, guys. That's what my job was in the military. And I spent 20 years in the U.S. Navy. And then after I retired from the U.S. Navy, I went to work for a couple of very reputable companies in San Diego, California. I say a couple because I always got advanced. Every time I moved to a new company, I'd get more money, you know? So I'd work my way up in steps. I'd start off at this level and then work up in that company and boom, transfer up. Start at this level, going up in that company. I kept going up and up and up. I was just about to become a manager. I was a production manager at a metal fabrication shop for a while before I quit working down in San Diego area. I was working in Chula Vista at a Miller Marine metal fab shop. And then I moved up to Temecula and I was working up there as an electrician. I did commercial, residential, electrical work. And then I also went from there to building swimming pools, again, for more money. And after swimming pools, I became a superintendent for a company out of Long Beach, California, Orange County. And then we had our first job was up in Long Beach, a big job, building self-storage. So I did that for a year, operating heavy equipment, dozers and earth movers, wheel loaders, the whole works. We excavated a dump site. I covered that in my live last night. We excavated the dump site in Long Beach that was buried in 1943. And after we cleaned it all up and recompacted fresh dirt in there, leveled everything and recompacted it, radiology to verify compaction. And then 2008, the economy went, you couldn't get a loan for construction to save your life in the USA. And that's what happened to that company. They couldn't get a loan. They lost the loan they had, okay? Banks were retracting loans. So they lost the loan that would have pushed us forward to finish up and start doing the construction on the self-storage. And probably today it's all done. I mean, that's been many years. That was 2008. We're in 2026. So I'm sure in the last 18 years, the company has gone ahead and completed that job after the problems there with the economy. So anyway, that's then I moved to the Philippines in 2011, and shortly after broke up with the girl I met that brought me there, and I ended up meeting my wife Charm, and we've been here ever since. We got married in 2013. We have 3 wonderful children, 2 beautiful daughters, and a handsome son. The girls are 12, 10, and my son is 5. And they're my kids. I made them. Oh, people always ask me that. So, honey, Indian police. Very nice, honey. I think I made you moderator. Yeah, you're moderator. Okay. Yeah, we are a family, yes. I'm family with a lot of people. Here, very hot summer. What's there? Very hot summer. It was probably, I want to say today was probably 36 to 38 degrees Celsius. Very, very hot. It might have been 40. It might have hit 40 today. It was very warm. And tonight it's cooling down. I got the fans on in the house here. I haven't turned the aircon on, but I got the ceiling fan here right over top of me. And I think even the one on the front porch is probably running. And I got my fans in my bedroom running because we're going to retire pretty soon, go to sleep. And why do you give me that? Okay, the reason I give everyone moderator is so now, Noir, you can click on Honey, you can click on Bakerson, you can click on everyone, Al. You click on their channel, you subscribe to their channel, then come right back to mine. It makes it very easy for all you folks who want to click on other people's channels to do so. If I had left you gray, none of you could have clicked on anybody. You would have had to memorize the name, write it down, go to their channel, try to subscribe to them by searching for their name. And it's a pain in the ass. And I know how I feel when I go to other people's channels and I'm not a moderator and I hear someone chatting and they're very interesting and I go, wow, it'd be nice if I could get a moderator. I could click on the guy's channel and go visit them. But no, I got to get a pencil and paper out and write the guy's name down, or screenshot, and then go back and go look him up, find him, type his name in the search window of YouTube so I can find his channel. But as a moderator, you guys can just do it right there on your screen. Just click right on anybody you want, go right to their channel, subscribe to it, then come right on back to my channel. Just boop, boop, and you're back. It's like so nice for me to make everyone a moderator, As long as everyone behaves, it's okay. But once in a while, I get somebody who doesn't want to behave, Bakerson, how are you? Kira Starmer is a wanker. Spread the word. Bakerson, you know what? I don't like him either, okay? Honestly, I don't like to get into politics, but I don't like the clown either. He's put right up there with the leaders of Australia, Bunch of freaking clowns. Idiots. But they were elected by the people, so we don't like them. Vote them out, right? That's what you do. If you don't like them, vote them out. That's the best way. Jim Crazy says, man, it's getting cold here in Australia, in Brisbane. Wow. It's hot here, guys. We only have 2 seasons in the Philippines, all right? We have hot and dry, which is now. Thank you, Tennessee. And we have hot and wet, which is coming in 2 months, in June. Normally it starts in June, next month, right? Now they're saying maybe because of the El Nino, we may have hot weather all the way until August, which is going to make the typhoons that come through, because the water is going to be so much hotter, it's going to make the typhoons so much stronger. And those of you who know about the Philippines, we get 20, ranging from tropical storm to, we've had as high as Category 5 typhoon here in the Philippines back in 2013. When I was here, Yolanda went through, okay? And it devastated Tacloban. It went right through Rojas City, where my wife was at the time. I was in Naga trying to drum up business. My wife is in Rojas City, and we lost power and water for 2 months in Rojas City. We're living over there in a little area called Millie Billy, Barangay. But we ended up having to pull up stakes and move back here to Masbate Island, where I live now. Let me show you guys where I live. Share it with you folks here. I just put it on a map yesterday. It can't be too far back. I said that yesterday. It was a mile back. Hold on, guys. I'll find it for you. Okay. This is the spot. The blue spot is where I live in the Philippines, where I am located right now. Okay? And I'll give you a little better view. Oh. Hold on. Okay, if you look there, it says Masbate Island. I'm directly in the center of the Philippines, same blue dot. That's my home right there. I'm right between, I'm on Masbate Island, but you can see how close to Rojas City we are, where we moved back from, Panay Island. And you can see how close everything is around. You see Bacolod, Cebu City, Leyte. Up north of Masbate is Sorsogon, Pilar, southern Luzon. And then kind of directly like that way from the blue dot is Luzon, where Manila is. Okay, so Let's get you out of the green screen. There you go. So that's where I live, guys. Polish the dishes. Aussie Jace, don't call my wife that, okay? She's been my wife 15 years, and that's uncalled for. I really don't appreciate that at all. She's not that. She's a wonderful, wonderful person. And if you ever sit down and get to know her, you'll realize what I just said. But nice. Daywalker says, show me. What do you want to see, Daywalker? You want to see a pineapple? What do you want to see, Daywalker? I'm catching up on the chat. I'm going to go fast now, guys, and zip right through this chat, all right? Just give me a second. All right. Jim Crazy's man, that Stone Nut Sober has been saying that on everyone's live. Yeah, I'm sure he does. India time, 5:39. Here it is 8:20. Chan left the chat. Okay. Shani says, I wish you a wonderful, wonderful day tomorrow and every day. Thank you, Shani. And I did make you a moderator also. Bong on, bud. Thank you, Aussie. But you know what? I had to take away your moderator due to what you just called my wife. Sorry, bud, but you have to make it back. You have to earn it back. Eli, hello, I sub. Thank you, Eli. Thank you so much. How did you pick the Philippines? I'm close to 50, and a couple of friends and I are looking to retire in a few years because Canada is no longer a place where you want to be. Chomam, I fully agree with that statement that Canada is not a place you want to be, and the Philippines is a great country. Okay. Thailand has started something new with their visa program to where they're making it really, really difficult for guys to stay beyond 30 days or 60, 90 days, whatever. They made it so hard now. But in the Philippines, you can stay here up to 3 years. You just keep renewing your visa. And then at the 3-year point, you need to leave the country at or before the 3-year point. When you come back, your clock starts over. And then it's renew your visa every 2 months, you know. They started asking some questions of some guys like, you know, why are you still here after 6 months? Or, and all you got to tell them is, well, I have a girlfriend, you know, or I have a girlfriend and she's pregnant and plan to marry her. So I'm waiting on the DNA test results of the child when it comes out to make sure it's mine. It's a good reason, you know, just make that excuse to him. He'll totally understand you. So Jimmy John, oh my God, I came in on the chat. You're talking about that. It's Sunday Church Day, Michael. Oh, yep. Jimmy John. Hi, everyone. Patrick, I need two more subscribers. Guys, can you please, I'm going to pin Patrick at the bottom. Please go down and subscribe to Patrick. I have him pinned at the bottom. He needs 2 more subscribers, and then he won't ask me no more. I hope not. I hope we get you going, bro. Thank you, Shani. Hello, Jimmy. Hi, Patrick. Eli. Yes, I was U.S. Navy, military U.S. Navy before I retired and worked as a civilian for a while before I moved here. So yeah, I'm submarine sailor. You guys want to see my placard? I'll show you. This is my last placard I got when I retired. I can't show you my certificate. It's put away in a box of papers, you know. I don't even leave it out. I don't hang it on the wall.
FPSC.
Let's see. There we go. We got a light on it. Oh, my daughter's going to just leave it there. It's fine. I'll hold the camera up here. There you
Papa,
go.
look how many medals we have.
I know. My girl's got a lot of medals, huh?
These are all my medals.
See, right there. Combat System Service, Engineering, Logistics, Fleet Technical Support Center Pacific. STS-1SS. SS means Submarine Service. Michael L. White. Fair winds and following seas. 1 March 1996, 31 October 1997. That's when I retired, October 97. That was the term of my time with
When
FitsyPack.
I got fifth.
Yep. This is my 12-year-old daughter, guys. If you haven't met my daughters yet, I'll walk you through the family. This is my 12-year-old. You haven't seen my wife properly. I'll come over here. Let Charm say hi to you guys. Maybe Ozzy will change his tune. Hi, Charm. Knock her tongue out. She's so busy. She's busy. She wants to go to bed, too. Anyway, this is my 5-year-old son. What are you doing, son? Combing your hair? Wow, aren't you the pogey boy? Say hi. Look at the camera and say hi. Yeah, this is my 5-year-old son. And this is my 10-year-old daughter. She's busy watching her tablet. Too busy to talk to her daddy.
Papa,
Papa, papa, papa,
Ella
papa.
doesn't need to brush her teeth so that she cannot have any boyfriends. That's better.
Oh my God. Ella, get up and go brush your teeth. Come on. What, son?
That I'm wearing tomorrow.
Oh, you're wearing that tomorrow? Okay.
Yes, I'm taking socks.
Okay.
Because I want to play playground.
Okay, bring socks, okay?
Papa, I played the playground.
Yeah, maybe so. Bring your socks, okay? You guys, give me a minute. I'm going to grab something cold to drink. Yeah, let's get this.
Papa, I'm taking this tomorrow.
Let me show you what you guys, well, my wife's been so busy doing today. We went out in the jackfruit tree in the front. It's called Lanka or jackfruit. You guys may know it by a fruit that looks like this. On the outside,
Papa,
it gets very, very big.
Papa,
Okay. Well, on the inside, what, son?
I'm taking this tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Well, on the inside, when it's ripe, it looks like this. Okay. And so you peel this off the seeds. This fruit is really, really sweet and delicious. So today we took 2 big jackfruits down. She cut one of them open. I got one more outside. And she got the fruit out of it. Wow. Delicious, guys. Jackfruit. Langka. Lanka. My uncle died in the American War.
Papa,
Oh.
Papa.
Today is my
not
birthday.
Lanka.
Well, happy birthday, Daywalker.
Not Lanka, Lanka.
Lanka. Freelancer says, why are you gay? I'm always happy. Don't worry, Freelancer. You should be too. Now, Daywalker, how old are you today? Thanks for respect, sir. You have a good nature. Thank you. Ah, Daywalker turned 21 today. Happy birthday to you. All right. Well, hello again. I'm sorry about last time. Oh, thanks for coming back. How you been? Shivai says, one advice for the youth. One advice for the youth is study. Don't worry about boys and girls. Don't worry about what people say. Buckle down, study, get yourself a good education so that you can make something out of yourself in life. You know, because education advances you in society. All right, I'm good, Patrick, and you? All right. So, yeah, Jimmy, I was just talking to Matthew today. Matthew was up late. He's up in Minnesota. And he said that he's going to be down your way. He plans to meet with you in Atlanta. And then I guess he's going to meet with Patrick near Daytona. Right, Patrick? He's going to come down and meet with you also. I'm also American and in the Philippines. Well, hello, Eli. Welcome. Where do you live? Where do you live in the Philippines, Eli? King Spud. Hello. I just did method. It was delicious. You did, I don't know, whatever that is. What is that? I don't know what that is, King Spud. Jimmy John says a couple of expat friends swung by last time on the way back to the Philippines. Bataan and Negros. Very nice. We were going to go to Negros with PK. We wanted to go, there's 3 water parks we wanted to go visit over there near Valencia. And then I asked PK, you want to go to Negros? He said, I said, we're going to go to the water parks. He goes, no, I really don't. Maybe the water park's too expensive. So we didn't go. We're still here sitting at home. Kids start back in school June 8th. So we may, I don't know, we may just take off on spur of the moment and go somewhere again. Between now and June 8th, we may just take a little 2 or 3 more days and get out of here, out of the house, let the kids have another mini vacation. We'll see. Charm and I do things spur of the moment. There's nothing holding us back, you know. That's very nice. TR says, sir, I'm a government employee in Health Depot. All right, very nice. I know a little bit about health. I try to keep myself healthy too. John Patrick, what is monthly cost of living there? You want to know my monthly cost, or you want to know an average monthly cost you can live on? Because my monthly cost is really, really cheap, John. I own my home. I own my vehicles. Everything's paid for. I have my own solar. I have my own well, my own water. I don't have trash bill, water bill, sewer bill. I got no bill. The only bill I got is the Starlink that's running this Wi-Fi right now that I'm using. And I run 2 Starlinks. I have the Gen 2 on top of my house that I've had here for a couple of years.
The fridge.
And I have a Starlink Mini that I use in the vehicles that is right here. I was in my car today. I had it plugged in to the battery. Look, still says 100%, you know? So this is going with me to Masbate City tomorrow. Come on, go off. I don't want you to be on. I'm going to take this to Masbate tomorrow. There we go. Okay, it's off. So tomorrow when I leave here, it'll be 100% charged. It'll last me most of the day because I can plug it in the truck as well. So I run the Starlink Mini every time I do live feed out of the house, out and about. If I'm on the boat fishing or we're taking a trip, like this morning, I posted up. I went to the other end of the island down here to pick my mother-in-law and a couple of my sister-in-laws up from the ferry. They were coming back from Rojas City. They had taken a bunka back. But my monthly cost of living, John Patrick, with food, and the Starlink alone is 10,000 pesos for the 2. So that's really the only bill I got. And then food probably costs us around, well, if we don't have company, it's easy. It's probably about, 18,000 a month, 15 to 18,000 a month. We eat good, but we supplement our food because we've got like 23 different varieties of fruit trees. We always are growing eggplants, tomatoes, chives, onions, always something being grown here, peppers and stuff. So we always supplement our income with foods that we grow. And we have pigs, goats, chickens, turkeys. I now have 3 adult goats, a boy and 2 girls. The girls are both pregnant, and I have 1 baby goat that's about 2 months old. I've got one turkey, 1 boy turkey, 1 girl turkey, and I've got about I want to think we just incubated 14 new chicks, 14, 3, 17. I probably have 30 plus hens and roosters total, and I have 1 female pig that's pregnant. Bad boy, we call him here, and she'll have her babies in July. And then we're thinking to start a piggery here up in the mountains. We're thinking about starting a piggery. I've got some guys already lined up to buy the bad boy from me. So you got to supplement your income by doing other things. One of them is your follower, Mike Darren. Oh, Darren K. All right, nice. When is he coming here? He hasn't messaged me in a couple days. He always sends me reels and things he sees on Facebook. We always chat. That's really cool. Good. I look forward to seeing them. Maybe he'll come and see me this time. He usually goes and visits Sam, but maybe this time he'll pop over to Masbate and they'll come see me. 42 degrees today. Wow, that's warm. Wow. That's like here. That's too hot. You want to just be inside and relax. Patrick says, Eli, you look like a kid. I'm sorry about last time when you were live. Your apology is accepted, Malu. Thank you. Whoever subscribes to me, just comment on one of my shorts. I'll subscribe back to you. Okay, Jim Craziness. Believe me, you subscribe to me. If you're a public subscriber and I see it, I just go right back. I hit the subscribe right back on you right then and there. And I'll take a look at your channel. We'll see what you got going on. I have subscribed to your channel. Thank you, TR. I'll definitely be subscribing to all you folks back, okay? Don't worry. I'll be getting you back. Everyone that I made a moderator in here, I'm scanning, screenshotting, getting your names, and then if I don't see you in the subscription list, I will go on your channel anyway and subscribe to you. That's what I do. Something you can look for someone and not find them either. Sometimes, Jim. All right. Nawar deleted a message. Oh, he said hi. Nawar, it's okay. But Malu, you don't need to keep saying that, okay? So get off it. I've accepted your apology. Let's move on. I eat microwaves. Really?
Maganda, may ganito pa.
Facts. I tell facts. I always speak the truth.
Ay, gusto ko talaga. Ay, wala gusto.
Get connected, get a life, please. Okay? One more of those, you guys got permission to kick him right out of the chat. Crazy, huh? All right, Light Warrior, Cave Host. Hi, Light Warrior, how are you? Welcome. Tennessee, thank you for the golden coin. I know I'm way behind the chat, guys. I don't hate on Australia. I love Australia. I just don't care that I think the leadership over there has got their head somewhere, you know. But I love the country. I've been there. I spent 6 weeks in Melbourne, down in Laverton. I was working there for 6 weeks, and I absolutely loved it. I learned how to drive on the opposite side of the road with a stick shift. The first vehicle that gave me to drive was a stick shift, like a wagon, and I was driving on the wrong side of the road with a stick shift in my left hand. That was unusual to me, you know. And I had to drive from Melbourne to work in Laverton every day, back and forth every day. It was like 70 kilometers one way. So I was doing it, guys. I was there. All right. Oh, it's your first time being a mod. Okay. Well, moderator doesn't mean you have to do anything. You can go and click on people's channels, okay, and just don't delete people. That's the important thing. If you delete it, I see it. If I see it and it's uncalled for, then I will put that person out as a moderator. Okay? I'll give it back to you this time. Please don't do it again, Malu, because I won't bring it back next time. I'll hide you in the chat and you'll never come back in my channel. Hey, Patrick, Malu, no scam, no spam. Yeah, no scam chat. Okay. JS says, Philo o fish. I love fish, guys. I live in the Philippines and I fish. And we were supposed to go fishing tonight, guys. Just so you know, a lot of you come here to watch us fish.
Mike, you're making me for hair.
Okay. So anyway, we were going to go fishing tonight. I asked Albie, the guy, the fishing buddy, fishing guy, and his hand is still messed up, but he said maybe tomorrow. So, I mean, I've seen him out riding his motorcycle. His hand was all swollen. Why is he out riding his bike, you know? But anyway, he said maybe tomorrow. We'll take it at that. So maybe tomorrow, Monday night or Tuesday, we'll be back out there in the water fishing again, guys. I really look forward to it. I love fishing. All right. I'm from the Philippines. Mikhail, Canet, welcome. Nawar, you are about to lose your moderator, buddy, because you're screwing with my channel now. And I asked you guys not to do that, but now you're not a mod anymore. Now you can't screw with my channel anymore. You're deleting people's chat. You're timing people out unnecessarily. Now, because you time them out, okay, I got to go in my computer and unhide the guy, okay? So you're only getting one warning, Nawar. I took your moderator away because obviously you don't know what the blue was meant for. Okay, that's why you asked about it. The blue is meant to help you go to other people's channels to help their channels and have them help your channel in return. Okay? And for you to go in there and start deleting people and hiding the chat, I don't tolerate it. All right? Last warning, guys. If you want to do that, you're not going to be in my chat long. You will all be hidden out of there so quick, those who do it. Okay, guys? So respect. That's all. Tennessee Blacksmith. Hello, hello, Jimmy John, Rocky Top. All right. Patrick says, hi, Tennessee. I'm from Philippines. Mikhail Canet. I'm going to go bring him back right now. I just so happens I have my laptop right here. Total freaking BS, Nawar. If you do it again, you won't be in my chat anymore because I'd rather keep this guy who's talking decent than you that's timing him out. Okay? So do it again, Nawar, and you're going to be gone because I took away your mod now. So now you can't do it. If you start talking crap in the chat, everybody in here that is a mod has permission to time you out for 86,000 seconds. Okay? So be cool in my chat. Because you already got my attention. I'll get my laptop up. I'll get that guy out of the hidden box. You know, that's sometimes you end up with a moderator who tries to pull that crap. Overall, opposite says broken archipelago. Yes, the Philippines is a broken archipelago. It's like the most beautiful place to live, though. You know, there's so many beautiful islands here and so many beautiful people. It's like great. It's an outstanding place to live. Yeah, Humors, we got him out of there. Hey, Bakerson. Yeah, the Philippines is a very, very nice place. Michael says 104, that's 107.4 Fahrenheit. No wonder why my in-laws are complaining. Yeah, Michael, it's been really hot. 43, 44 degrees. It's been pretty warm up here. Yeah, I got him, Yummers. I got Noir. I warned him once. Next time, he's not a moderator now, so he can't do that anymore. Yeah, Patrick, got him. For a life like I have a beautiful life. I would say you probably, if you have to buy the land, you know, you have to get married, buy land, which means you need a woman you can trust. It's not going to screw you. So many guys have been screwed in the Philippines. It's because they go into a relationship not trusting. So why would the woman trust them when the man doesn't trust her? So you're in a relationship that's based on money, not love, not respect, not mutual respect. You know, you get into a relationship like that, then the relationship ain't worth a crap. Because the woman, all she can think of is, let me just take all this guy's clown's money and kick him out of here. You know, buy a lot, build me a house, buy me a few boats, buy me some pigs and goats and sheep and cows and chickens, and then I'm going to kick you out of my life. Once I'm happy that I have enough to last my family and me for a period of time, that's fine. Here's how it works, guys. But for a life like mine overall, I would say you need a minimum of 60,000 pesos. I mean, 1,000 US dollars. Okay, you can put it into your own money, wherever country you're from. 1,000 US dollars will get you a life in the Philippines. 2,000 US dollars will have you a very comfortable life in the Philippines. If you have more than 3,000 US dollars, you're living like a king. You have money to spend. You have money, you're saving money, you're living, you're saving money, you know, you're making money. It takes money to make money, so you can make money if you have money. Again, like my wife just said, it depends on where you live, it depends on who you're with, and it depends on your lifestyle. If your lifestyle is hanging out in Angeles City at the bar, where you're taking home 2 girls every night, spending 15,000 pesos a night, figure how long your 60,000 pesos is going to last you. 4 nights and you're broke. You know, give it a break. If you want to live in the Philippines, come here to live in the Philippines. Don't occupy the bars. Okay, find a nice girl where you don't have to go to the bar every night looking for a girl. There's no need to find a bar girl, okay? Because you're just going to get taken advantage of. They already know you. They saw you when you walked in the door. There's another Joe. That's what they call you, Joe. Okay? You're just Joe. Hello, Moy. Why did that get taken out? You know, Mr. Mystery, I'll make him a moderator, then they can't do you to you again.
Papa,
Mr. Mystery was sticking up for the guy. Ozzy called my wife a bitch. Psh, crazy. I'm getting you language, sir. Okay.
look.
Overall, it says, I don't want the visa run every 2 months. Then there's ways around that. You do the SRRV. If you're over 50, it's a little easier. You could do the SRRV, and it's good for 3 years. Or you can get married, like I am. I have a permanent resident visa, a 13A visa, which is an indefinite visa. As long as I'm with my wife, and we don't separate or divorce, you know, go our own separate ways, then I will remain as a 13A visa holder. I only have to renew my card every 5 years. That's it. Go in there, fill out the application, information because your picture, your face changes. Maybe your prints don't change so much, but they always do fingerprinting and a new picture of you, and print you a new card every 5 years. Because people change every 5 years, most people. Me, I've looked the same for 20 years. I haven't changed much. I'm 65 years old, guys, and I haven't changed much at all. Yeah, I did. I took it away, yummers. Got it. So overall, that's what you can do is just go through the SRRV program if you don't want to get married, and you can come and go in the Philippines as much as you want. You have less restriction than I do. I have to pay travel tax and exit clearance every time I leave. But as an SRV holder, you don't. You just show your SRV and you can travel out and travel back in. You don't have to have all that.
Mike, I'm making
What advantage of
a
it?
necklace.
Oh, wonderful. That's great. Yummers. Okay. Patrick said this channel is a great channel. Thank you, Patrick. Nawar, I subscribe. Thank you, Nawar. Okay. Overall opposites. Michael sent a flower. Thank you, Michael. That was from his charm. He sent you a flower charm.
Thank you, Michael.
She's back there. Thank you, Michael. Bakerson 95. At Bakerson. Who is at Bakerson 95? What's it like to be the kickers? I mean, okay. Where's Bakerson? Anybody see Bakerson 95? Where is he? Bakerson 95. Where are you? Bakerson 95. Okay. You guys just give me a minute. I'll catch up on the chat in a second. But for now, I need to go in and handle a few things, okay? I'm going to go handle a few things here. Just give me a second to jump on my computer. I got to go get this guy out of the hidden box, okay? All right. Okay, guys, just hang in a second. I got to take care of two guys on here, okay? So give me a second and I'll be right on them. All right, YouTube Studio. All right, look at these guys. Yes, I am. What is going on here? Why is it giving me a hard time? I'm trying to get to YouTube Studio and it's like, give me a hard time. Cheers, guys. I just got to do something real quick. Get this guy back out of the lockbox. Hold on just a second here, guys. Okay. All right. I got to get in here and find this guy. Okay, here we go. Settings. We got it. Coming up now. Let's get this guy back out of the lockbox. I don't like that happened to him. That really sucks. I'm going to get him out right now. All right. Go down here. Okay, first of all, let's go down here a little bit. Just a minute, guys. Got a lot of them in here. Where is he? Come on, he's down here. Okay, well, he's not hidden. He's out already. Somehow he's gone. Anyway, he's gone. He's not in my hidden box. At least I don't see him. Give me just a minute, guys. I'm looking closely. I don't want to miss him. I want to get him out. He got hidden for 86,000. A long, long time. So I want to make sure he's not hidden. Least I can do is spend 2 seconds, you know. I see someone I need to take away as a moderator. Okay, got that one out of there. I'm still looking. Where is he? I know he's got put in a hidden box. I saw it happen. Okay, just give me a minute. I got so many mods, you know. They don't just fall off. I have 1,345 moderators. Plus. Okay. Anyway, we'll continue with the chat. You can look for someone, not find them either. Yeah. I looked, he's not there. Okay. All right, let's go up. I got to catch up on the chat with you guys. Rocky Top. All right. Yeah. At Michael Canet. At Michael Canet was timed out. 86,000 seconds. I don't see him now. That's the problem. I cannot see him. I'm going slowly down here. I don't think I made him a moderator in time. That's why he got timed out by that guy who I did make a moderator out of. And I don't like leaving people in my lockbox ever. Okay, I see you there, Yummers. You're good. I'm going down the chat here. I'm going to find him. I guarantee I'm going to find him. And he'll know as soon as I do. Give me a second, guys. I know it's a pain in the ass, but I got like 1,400 people I'm scanning through real quick. Okay. Usually when I make a bunch of moderators in one day, they all pop up in the same area of my channel when I go look for them. But I just don't see the one I'm looking for right now. I'm sure you guys already know who I'm looking for. I will probably find him real soon. There's a guy who used to come in my channel all the time. Okay, there's Michael Canete. He's here as a standard moderator. So how the hell did he get timed out? All right, so anyway, he's there. He's a standard moderator. Wow, I can't believe I got so many moderators. Should I take everyone out and make them mod again? Nah, I won't do that. That's a pain in the ass. I don't like doing that. There's a guy with a Spanish name that I used to know what it meant when I lived in the U.S. I just saw it. I said, oh, wow. That guy's got a hell of a name. It's like a-hole in Spanish. Pendejo. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I see so many good people in here. I'm working down it. Give me a second, guys. It's coming. I don't see him. He was deleting chats on me. I'm going to find him down here. If I don't, I'll wait on one more delete and I'll just nail his ass. Hey, is PK here?
No.
He left again? Wow. Okay. Well, he came home. They went up to the mountains. They rode the quad up to the mountains. He came back home and then he took off again already. Jane, Captain Ron, playing the farmer, bingo healer. Oh, guys, sorry about that. It's taking a little bit more time than I thought, but we're halfway done already. John, you want to glance through here and find it for me? I get back on my chat and catch up on the chat with everybody. I'm looking for a certain individual. I'll show you which one I'm looking for. Moines said this. Peace be with you, Mr. Mystery. Don't disrespect the man's wife. That's right. And somebody actually deleted his message. At Bakerson95. Bakerson95. Why did you delete chats, Bakerson? Are you just hitting the wrong button, or is it your idea of what a moderator should do? At Bakerson95. What, hon? I don't know. I wouldn't eat it, drink it, whatever. Maybe no good.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, anyway, I'm tired of looking. They're never in any specific order. All the names are just all mixed up and scattered all over. I don't see him. He got timed out. I can't bring him back. I'll go to his channel and I'll apologize to him. I don't know if that making him a managing mod would bring him back, and then I could put him back as a standard mod. I don't know. But it's just crazy that somebody's sitting up in here doing that. And it takes a while to get through all these names, so I guess I've just got too many mods, don't I? Usually I have you guys looking out for me, but I'm so far back in the chat that it's hurting me tonight. I need to catch up on the chat. And then we can find out what's going on. And they may get out of my channel too, you know. May not even be here. Anyway, I'm almost done. Maybe I'll see it. I probably missed it. I probably bypassed it, you know. I see guys that have been here forever though. Wow.
Okay.
People I haven't seen in a long, long time. Wow, some of these guys. But when I go to other channels, I see them there. They just don't come to my channel anymore. I don't see them anyway. Okay, so, wow, Phoenix Lightning. I haven't seen her today.
Okay.
Brian in Melbourne. Haven't seen him in a while. I miss these guys. We always had some good conversations with them. Anyway, I don't see them. So save that. Never mind. Okay. Overall, I don't want to be zone every 2 months. Okay, I see that. Noir, message deleted. Message retracted. Okay, send a flower. Gotcha, Miss Charm. Here, my live right now, it's 8:58 right now. I've been live for 59 minutes. Mr. Mystery asks, what's it like to relocate countries? I mean, you can't just jet back to America if you forget something. Well, I pretty much got rid of everything. And I don't jet back to America. I buy it here. It's easy to relocate as long as you set yourself up properly to where you have enough money, you have an income, a steady income. It's easy to adjust, easy to go buy the things you need. So that's kind of the job I did, Jimmy, like Jonesy, yeah. Okay. Slam it, Riyadh. Put that. Why you talk like that? That's disgusting, Slam it. You know what? You lost your moderator too, bro. Okay. Noir from the mod. Noir says, remove Noir from the mod. Okay. Slam Riyadh. Hello, how are you, Slam? Please talk clean in my chat, okay? Last warning, you'll lose your mod too. Yes, I have the alien certificate issued by the Philippines. I'm not a full citizen. I am a resident, permanent resident. I'm behind, yeah. John Patrick, what is the monthly cost to live here? John Patrick, it depends on your lifestyle, but I would say 1,000 a month, you should be able to live here. Okay. Happy pink poop. Michael, thank you. Beautiful soul. Hello, good evening. Hi, Patrick. Okay, Wayne Dillon, are your mods in a gay fight? No, 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 Wayne, they're not. The problem they got is I got a couple of them who think that they can just control the channel by deleting everything they want to delete. I did. I took away Noir's mod status. I hit him. I should kick the blue off of him. Yammer says, but you're not Noir. Don't you dare time out good people. Ruby says, hello. Thriving Expat, I'm doing it. I took him off already. Jim Crazy, why are you guys talking bad to each other? Come on, people, chill out. Yep. Wayne Dillon, he doesn't want to do that. All right. Any chess clubs? Yes, there are in the park in Rojas City. There's chess every day in Rojas City, right by the college there. And there's a park right by the river, and you can go there. People play chess there all day long. Not in Masbate that I've seen, but I bet if I look for it, they're here. Yep. Mr. Mystery, I've subscribed to well. Thank you, Mr. Mystery. No, the one I'm looking for is the guy who's timing out Mr. Mystery. Jovel, Pat, good evening. Hello, welcome. Got you as a moderator. Thank you. Wayne says it's called a manual, not a stick shift. Yeah, you call it whatever you want, Wayne. Nobody here cares. I drive a manual. I drive automatic. I drive them all. What's your skincare routine? I don't have any gears. I don't use any kind of skincare on my body. I try to stay out of the sun as much as possible because it's always hotter than hell here. But I don't want to get all burnt up, you know? So, Melum, hello. Today it was pretty busy, actually.
Papa,
Wait.
Papa,
With his name.
Hold on, guys.
You don't need to show the camera. It's just sparkling and cute.
Mr. Mystery says, I'd love to have new subscribers. Let me put him here.
Papa.
Okay? And then Mr. Mystery, just give me a second. I'm going to pin you at the bottom, okay? Give me a second. Hold on. I got to get you down here. Okay, then. There we go. I'm going to do something here. Doing more filming today. Yeah, I've been all over the place making videos and stuff. Lola, hello. Sorry I wasn't here. Pitter patter, let's get after the chat. Slap that like button. Thank you. Greg, how are you doing? Get a job. I got one, Greg. I'm on Masbate Island. Kid, how you doing? Okay. Bakerson 95, you have fun? I hope you had your fun already. Bakerson 95 is gone. I got him finally. I got down far enough in the chat to find him. He's been deleting Mr. Mystery's messages forever, all the way through the chat. So I finally caught up to him and he's gone. All right, I was looking for him. He was the one I was looking for on the computer. The timeout stuff, Jim Craziness, I just put the guy in the hide box forever. I hit him on my channel because the Bakerson 95, message deleted by Bakerson 95, every message he deleted, see, I've been having to go and undelete. See, Bakerson is out. He's gone. He timed out Kids for Dope for 60 seconds. So anyway, Mr. Mystery, you're back. And he's gone. That guy's timed out. I took out that guy. What my bills are each month. Lifestyle is the biggest factor in budget. If you're a spender at home, you're definitely a spender here. Yep. So, Michael, PA, how are you? Malam, how are you doing today? Bakerson 95. Boy, he's way down there, wasn't he? Anyway, Bakerson's gone. Don't make a random person a mod. That's the lesson here. So he's trying to teach me a lesson by going in my channel and deleting people. So Bakerson is kicked. He's already gone. He won't be deleting anyone else. But you know what? He'll never become a mod again either. If someone has 300,000 American dollars, can I move there and start a business? Business, John Patrick, is one of the hardest things you can do here in the Philippines. Okay? I did it. I was able to start a business, but I built a business in such a manner that a Filipino cannot steal it away from me. Okay? I made it that way. When I spoke to manufacturers about selling their products here in the Philippines and was sincere about it, and they allowed me to sell their products here, okay, I put their product under my new company, and I made sure that I was listed with their company by name, not my company name. So if I ever lose my company name, right, which is not in my name, because that's in my wife's name, then I can always move my business over to a new company name. Okay? Start a new company, and I can put my products in that company, and I'm still in business with the manufacturer. So I never get kicked out of the business. Okay? So nobody can steal my business. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Isaiah Cha, so nice. Thank you. Scott Niza. Hi, Michael. Hi, Scott. How are you? Tornado in Pampanga last night. Wow, I didn't even hear about it. I was very busy. Nougat says, thank you for being a pioneer and leader in the gay community. I'm not. I'm happy, but I'm not a gay. He got timed out by Bakerson, too. Patrick, it's okay. I got him. He's gone now. Now, War got timed out. Guess what? Bakerson is out of the chat forever. He's in the hidden box. So he's gone, guys. Don't worry about him anymore. Yummers, that's why you just don't make anyone mod. Yummers, I make you guys mods as respect to you so that you can go to other channels and you can get on their channel and subscribe to them and they subscribe to you, and it helps to build the community. And then you got a few smart assholes who want to teach me a lesson because I made them a mod by deleting people, timing people out, and playing fuck on my channel. And you know what? When they do that, they're gone. As soon as I catch up with them, they're gone. And it's a good damn thing my managing mod is busy with his girlfriend. Because usually he's in my chat too. And as soon as he's watching everything, keeping up with all the chats, okay? And it's a good damn thing that he wasn't here right now, or those other guys would have been timed out the first second they pulled the first one. You know, he would have just boop, gone. Cast away. Have a good night, Michael. Thank you. I got your comment. Thank you. Just up, Patrick. Thank you, Scott. Anna Masana says Zappa lives. Well, people, great meeting you. It's 11 p.m. here. Okay, thank you for coming in, Jim. Get your rest. If anyone needs subs, sub him. We'll sub him back. That's awesome. So now War got timed out. I only timed him out for 10 seconds. And he's back. Let's see if he is respectful. Stinkbug, how you doing?
Destroy it.
Why'd she destroy that?
He's a new one.
Okay. She's making a new one. Yay, what's up, Mike G? Passport bro, huh? All right. I resemble that remark. Matt says, good. Got him. Yeah. Bill Meyer, hello. Thanks for the chili, Bill. Good morning. Stinkbug. He got dropped. Pike says, good job, Mike. Stinkbug. No need to kick that guy. Let him go. 300 seconds. That's good enough, Stinkbug. Let's leave him alone. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he didn't. I guarantee you. Hey, Roger, how you doing? So anyway, hey, future farmer of Ackland. I think PK is going to only come over there for a short time now. He's got a little girlfriend over here. Didn't take him long, did it? Roger, hello, I'm here now. Bill Meyer, Levi, hello. Yeah, I made too many of them mods, and you know what? Sometimes they take advantage of it, but most often they don't. Most often we end up catching that right away, and kicking them out. And so they're kicked out already. Noir got timed out. I let him back in, only timed for 10 seconds, just as a notification to him, hey, be cool, my channel. And he lost his mod, until he can prove to me that he's going to be good. So I hope he does. I hope Noir, you respect the channel and come in again. Bakerson 95 is never going to get it again. I don't care if the guy changes his name, comes back in. I think I'll recognize him, and I probably will not give the guy a mod. He'll come in trying to be nice, But anyway, I'm going to just take my time and reflect on mods before I give mods away. Prove that the guy is actually going to be legit, hold a conversation with us, ask legit questions, answer legit questions, that type thing. Tell us where he's from, and get to know us before I start handing out the mods to people.
Where's the ladder?
Mike G, sorry about you getting timed out there, or your message is getting deleted, but those guys are gone now, so don't worry about them. All right. Where's the ladder? It's outside. I was using it today. I haven't brought it back in yet. Future Farmers, I'm almost monetized, y'all. Less than 100 hours to go. That's great, Future Farmer. That's really awesome. But what you need to do is, have you got your PIN number yet? That's the hard part for me, was getting a PIN number. I guess your channel gets bigger and spamming is getting more and more of an issue. Yeah, it is, Michael. They do it. I see it on when Ray got 2,000 subscribers, Ray in the Philippines, his channel was getting hit by 50 trolls, in one session. Within 2-hour period, you had 50 trolls in there, and we're getting a few here. So, see, what I had before One Star was in here, PK was here, I had guys in here, Fox Finding Life, that they would look at every person's channel, okay? And then they would give me a sign that I could mod the guy. If the guy had no content, we don't mod him, If he had content and looked legit, talked legit, had content on his channel, give him the mod. They give me the nod, I give him the mod. But I don't have all these people anymore. Help me by going to every single channel and checking. We got a lot of people coming in. Nobody has that kind of time. I got you 50 subs. Okay, great. That's awesome, Patrick. Thank you for telling us. Let's get somebody else some subs in here, huh? Let's get Future Farmer of Ackland some more subs. Let's pin him at the bottom there. Beautiful Soul. Oh, I need to pin Beautiful Soul too. I'm doing great. Most have to be gone forever. Yeah, Bill. That's what we end up doing. Stinkbug. I'm about to hit 3,000 subs and 1.3 million views. That's freaking awesome. I went to your channel, Stinkbug. I checked your channel out. It's good. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Tennessee, for the gold coin. Yeah, I know I made a lot of them mods, but yeah, it's my mistake. I gave everyone the benefit of the doubt. You need the ladder?
Yes.
Go get the ladder. It's out there by the blue barrel. Okay. All right. Bill Meyer, thank you for the chili. Thank you. Beautiful Soul, I'm doing great. Those of you looking for a beautiful lady, Beautiful Soul is available. I told on you, Beautiful Soul. She's single, ready to mingle. I miss watching Ray Dog. I think he just got burned out. Well, I guess he's playing a lot of games now. He's got some game he likes, so he's playing it all the time. Or maybe it's gambling, but he's busy. He was here yesterday. He was here this morning. He came on this morning for a short time. But I think he's playing some kind of game on his phone or computer that's keeping him pretty occupied. Stinkbug, I manage like 12 channels and don't let my friends add mods with no content. Nice. Thank you, Stinkbug. Bill Meyer, I look at everyone's channel all the time. Nice. So I have good mods in here that do that. Can I have a conduct sub? Can I have a conduct sub? Conduct sub. What do you mean, Scott? Conduct sub. What is that? I don't even know what that is. I gotta look that up. What is conduct sub? Or is that a misspell? What's a conduct sub? I don't know what it is. Anyways, guys, I'll tell you the good news though. Christian Filipina and Christian Visa have decided that they will sponsor my channel. So I'm going to have a lady I'll be in contact with soon. She'll send me an email named Zaya, who is going to give me all the information on how to post that up on my channel in my chat, and to talk about Christian Filipino dating site and the visa program that they have, Christian Filipino visa program, where they can help your girlfriends. If you get a girlfriend through Christian Filipino, they can help her to get a visa to come to the USA, right? So, and then probably they'll help you with the visa as well, coming to the Philippines. So anyway, that's it's a great thing to be able to be sponsored by them. Roger, what is all that spam you put in there? Roger, please don't spam my chat. Ah, you want a cold cut sub? They have that at Subway. Scott, I had one while I was in Manila. I did go to Subway when I was in Cavite. Went to the SM there in Cavite, in Tanza, and they had Subway shop. So I went and I had a cold cut. That was good. Yummy. We don't get them here in Masbate. Oh, I like that. I got 157 sub and 1,000 views. Well, Tennessee Blacksmith, you know what? I got to get you pinned here. You guys help him out. He needs some more subs. You need a lot more subs. You're getting started. That's good. You can go live, Tennessee Blacksmith. You're able to go live now. That's good. So we just got to get you up there. All right. Just sub Stinkbug. All right. Beautiful soul. Hi to get Yellow Man. I may be in the market for a single lady soon, unfortunately. Ooh, wow, Stinkbug. I hope it's not so. You've been with your girl a long time. But then again, how many times have you actually been with her? You're doing the LDR thing. That's tough. Is he just future? I mod you channel. All right. Defense too. Just sub Scott. Awesome. Tane, how you doing? Do I know one Bible verse? I know many, many. Tane. One thing I don't talk in my channel is religion or politics, but I know many. And the reason I know many is because my stepfather was a preacher most of my life. Okay, I'll just tell you that. So yes, I know many. And since you're a religious man, I'll make you a moderator. Because I know if you believe in the Bible, you're not going to do anything wrong on my channel. God wouldn't allow you to do that. Yeah, Christian Filipino, great sponsorship. I think so too. They're going to be commissioned for 90 days. Where, thank you, 1 star. There's 1 star. I'm glad you're in the chat. I just went through a couple of mods who were just pieces of total crap, screwing with my channel. I wish you had been in here. I miss you guys. You used to do it all the time for me. You and PK and Fox Finding Life. I haven't seen Fox Finding Life in my channel in like forever. He's a busy man. 2 Tiv 1 Dow 4. No, Roger, I don't know that. Do you know this? I don't know that. If you notice, I have if you're not subbed by me, you're not qualified yet. Tane, that's just my game. I teach the Bible and I know it well. There you go. Stinkbug knows it well too. Tennessee just subbed you also, future. Awesome. See, you're getting a lot of subs here. Hello, 1 star from Texas. Thank you. Hope everything's going well with you. Have you got new plans to come over here, 1 star? Tennessee says, I have some videos up. That's awesome. I'll help if he leaves me a comment. That's cool, yeah. Tennessee says, thank you, Patrick. Scott, I subbed Tennessee. All right, so you guys are all getting some subs here, guys. Hook said John said hi. Since she's working in Hong Kong, she's acting so differently. Thank you for the floating heart, 1 star. That could be stink bug. You know, Scott and Isa's in here. It's right above you. And Scott had his girlfriend Isa was in Hong Kong also, working for a long time. And then they flew back here. He flew over to meet her, and they flew back here to the Philippines together. And she's now staying in the Philippines and set up her own business here, and she's doing really, really well. Scott's helping her a lot. They got married, and Scott had to go back and wrap things up in the U.S. I'm sure he won't mind me telling you guys that. And then he's coming back here to live in the Philippines. So Scott and Isa, guys, if you haven't subscribed to them, do so. Got a hell of a channel. Both of them got channels, okay? Scott and Isa's right here, the Scott's channel, and then Isa's World is another channel. You can find her and subscribe to her. I'm subscribed to both of them as well. Tennessee's a great person. Help him with the sub, guys. Yeah, I got him pinned at the bottom, guys. Please help him out. Everyone's telling me she's a red flag. Maybe I'm just a dumbass. Well, stink bug, it could be. You could be right. You could have missed some red flags. You may have seen them and ignored them, you know, because you just overlooked them. But you can find me, stink bug. If you want to chat about it on WhatsApp or Messenger, you can find me. If you type in the word email here on the chat, then Nightbot will give you my email address. You can email me and we can chat on there, and we'll figure out if she's a red flag or not. Doesn't take a whole lot to figure it out. This your class, you're a blinding light. You look Filipino. I only had, I don't know what the hell you're trying to say, Roger. Are you drunk? I'm not Filipino. Tennessee, I subbed to your stink bug. All right. I don't mind managing for you. I just can't be here all the time. That's fine, stink bug. I'm not making any managing mods right now. I got PK as one and my wife. And if I decide to, I'll let you know. I'll sure do that. Maybe she's tired because of work, plus your time difference. It could be too. Roger, bye-bye. Take care, Roger. I finally got to where I get my shop rebuilt from the ice storm that came through in January. Wow. I got to where I got my shop rebuilt from the ice storm that came through. Your shop is rebuilt. Okay. You know, my brother built a shop in Mississippi one time, and big storm came through, ripped the roof off. He had all his machinery in there. He's a machinist, right? And he had all of his woodworking tools on one side of the shop, and he had all of his metalworking on the other side of the shop. I mean, huge, huge lathes, many, many machines that he had bought over the years. And I'll be damned if that storm didn't take the damn roof off his shed, and it pounded rain all over everything. And when he got around to doing anything with it, everything was rusting up and everything. I don't know if he ever got it fixed again. I think he was just so disappointed, you know, but hell, maybe by now. But he's getting up there in age. He's a half brother, or a step brother of mine. Where can you find in the Philippines, Hammerhead? Come to the Philippines. Like I tell everybody that wants a Filipino wife, come here, put boots on the ground, and when you do, you'll find a Filipino wife. I guarantee you'll find a good one. You just have to weed through a few bad ones generally, but you'll find a good one. Beautiful Soul needs a few more subs to hit 50. Yeah, let's get Beautiful Soul up there now, guys. Let's get her some subs, please. Let's put her right there at the bottom. And let's get Beautiful Soul some subs, guys. She's at the bottom. You can jump right on here. Yes. Let's get her to 50. I told Beautiful Soul if she wants to go live with me anytime, she can. I'll just, send me the information. I can go there. We can communicate. And when I start my live feed, I'll send her a message, say, come on, let's go live together, Stink bug, I won't live in the Philippines. I wanted to show up for her birthday and propose. I don't know if that's a good idea. Yep, Beautiful Soul has one more sub. There you go. Tennessee, I subbed to Scott. Can you say your messenger name here? Yes, I can, Stink bug. It's Michael with AEL, Michael Lee White, just like the color. You guys can find me, and that's Nightbot just gave you my email. There you go. Mike in Manila. Don't forget the N. Mike in Manila at gmail.com. I'm not in Manila anymore. I lived there for years, but I'm not there anymore. But I was in Manila in Parañaque when I started this email. That was back in 2011. Long, long time ago. As soon as I moved here to the Philippines, I started up a Gmail account as Mike in Manila. I was shocked nobody had it because usually you go into Gmail, you say a name, and everyone's got that name. You got to add 16 numbers or letters behind it before you finally find an email that you can use. You know, it's just got so crowded anymore. Okay. I do, Stinkbug. Mike G, that's what's up. I have pictures up and I do my live stream on it. Very nice, Tennessee. We'll be going to check your live stream too. Mike G, I've got this under control now. All right, Mike G, it's very easy. It's easy just to talk normal in a chat, you know, just communicate with people. That's all we're doing. We're talking to each other. Mike G says, hello, Michelle. Who'd I miss? Where'd Michelle at? What's your best advice for life? A single word answer. My best advice for life. Study. There you go. You were thinking I was going to say beer, didn't you? Cheers, guys. Best advice for life. Beer. Do you think 500 US dollars would be enough to travel and enjoy Philippines for 1 week? Boy, Kalama. That's a tough one. Whew. 500 is not a lot of money. $500 is only 30,000 pesos at the exchange rate. 30,500 at 61. 30,500 pesos. Where are you going to stay? First of all, Kalama, because where you stay alone is going to suck a bunch of money out of you. If you're in a hotel, even a cheap hotel at 1,500 pesos a night for a week, there goes half your money, you know, or a third of your money. Then you got to eat, and maybe you'll have a date or two even. I don't know, bro. 500 is not a lot of money to take on a vacation to the Philippines. It's not a lot. It won't let me add you. Stinkbug. Send me an email, Stinkbug. Maybe it's my settings I have on my messenger. I'll tell you what, Stinkbug. Go to my wife's messenger. It's Charm, CHARM, White. And let me see if I can find hers. I don't even know what her picture is anymore. But look for my wife. You saw my wife. Look for her picture. I'll show you what she looks like. Again, you'll find her. There's only 2 Charm Whites, I think. I was friends with both of them at one time because I made a mistake and I friended the wrong one. Here's my wife, Stinkbug. Here's Charm. You can find her right here. Hold on. There you go. This is Charm. Look for her. What's your picture on Facebook? Because yours is open. Somebody can friend you, right? Here you go, Stinkbug. Charm, Jorge White. You see her there with my son. Just friend Charm, and then you'll be able to friend me from there. Should be able to friend me from there. All right. She doesn't mind. If you hit on her, she'll just block you. I got a good woman. Kalama says too much. Bill Meyer Graham. 2,000 US dollars. No, it wouldn't take you 2,000. It depends. Kalama is all going to depend on where you are going to stay, okay, and how much you're going to pay for rent, a hotel, travel, what your plans are, where you're going, what you're going to do. Are you just going to sit in a hotel room for a week? You're going to go out and meet girls, go to the mall, go shopping. What are you going to do is going to depend on how much money you need to bring. But 500 is just not a lot of money. 2,000 would be a plenty for a week. Way more than enough. Okay? I would say to be comfortable, $1,000 is 60,000 pesos. If you're doing 7 days, even if you were paying 5,000 a night for a room, that's only 35,000. That gives you 25,000 for restaurant, food, eating, a few gifts, whatever. You know, maybe you go out for a massage or a couple of massages a day or whatever, you know, but at least uh, you're going to be okay. You're not going to run out of money if you have $1,000. But if you do run out of money, just keep enough for a cab fare to get back to the airport, you know, so you can get the hell out of the country, get back to where you got more money. But the this country is not as cheap as everyone wants to believe. It can be cheap if you move here and you have land or you rent a place to live. If I rent a place here, for example, for 8,000 pesos a month for a two-bedroom apartment, for 8,000 pesos a month, right? That's pretty reasonable. 8 to 12,000, all right, for a two-bedroom. So if I rent it for that, and I do a rental, but chances they're going to ask you for first, last, and security deposit, you know, so there's 24,000 pesos or more. They might even ask you for post-dated checks for 12 months, you know, because you're going to make you a contract for 12 months to rent the place. You know, there's a lot of different things that can happen that can cost you more money. But if you just come in here for a vacation, you do an Airbnb, let's say you can get one for 2,000 pesos a night. You're here for 7 nights, that's 14,000, 60,000, 1,000 US dollar. It's plenty of money. You know, you can meet a girl, you can wine her, dine her, treat her right, and then say goodbye to her, you know. And you probably have to pay for a hotel with two persons then, not just a single hotel. They charge per person here, guys. You didn't know that, did you? That you can't just rent a hotel and put 30 people in it. Not like the old days. Because we rented hotels, we were thinking, okay, we can all sleep on a queen size bed, right? Me, my wife, and the kids. And no, you cannot, because my daughter is 12, my daughter's 10, my son's 5. Then they say, okay, that's 4 adults. You got to pay for 4 person and your kid is free. That's what they tell you. So you got to pay for 2 rooms or you get 1 family room. So now you just doubled the cost. You know, it went from 5,000 a night to 8 or 9,000 a night because you have to pay for either 2 rooms or you got to pay for the family room. And they range anywhere from 6,000 to 10,000 for the family room, you know, at these resorts and stuff that we were going to. Believe me, Charm and I spent some bucks. We spent more than 60,000 pesos, or way more than 30,000, okay, in the 5 days tripling around Masbate only, okay? Of course, we had quite a few people with us, so it got a little pricey. The other people were pitching in too, but Charm and I spent over 30 grand out of our pocket. So just letting you know, it all depends on your lifestyle, what you're planning on doing, where you're going to stay. Are you going to have a hotel in Cebu in downtown, or you're going to try to get out in the province where things are cheaper? You know, you're going to do a hostel or a hotel. So if I was coming here, honestly, guys, if I was coming here for 5 days, I would find a hostel. Okay, a hostel might cost you 700 pesos a night, 800 pesos a night. It's what we call a bed spacer, right? You're renting a bed, and it could be in a bed of a room of 6 people or 8 people, you know, male and female together in that one room, you know. When I go to Singapore, and if I'm going alone for business trip to Singapore, I rent a hostel. It's right by the subway. I can easily get around Singapore, get to where I'm going. Okay, I made several trips there, so I can easily get to where I'm going, know how to get to the buses and take the buses around Singapore. I know the transit system well now. And you know, you pop into Singapore, you rent a hostel, it only costs you like $7 a night. You imagine that? $7. You had $500, you're living like a king in Singapore on $500 because the hostels are cheap. Hostel in the Philippines is really cheap. You just got to try to find one in the area where you want to stay, you know, and you may or may not find that. But get the hotel.com or hotel hostel app. Go on Google, get the hostel app, put it on your phone and start looking for hostels in the Philippines in the area you want to go to. And you're likely to find a really cheap hostel because you're just renting a bed for the night. And a lot of times they're aircon rooms. You share a CR, you share the comfort room, the bathroom, and the shower with other people, you know. So, but still, it's much cheaper than hotel. Hostel is cheaper than hotel, okay? Or you find a friend. If you know somebody here that you can go stay with them, like PK is staying here with me, been here 2 weeks now. You find a friend that'll allow you to come and stay with them or rent from them, you know, And that works out good for you too. So that's always an option. Bill Meyer, Graham, too much, Kalama. 2,000 US dollars is a lot of money, Kalama. You can do it with 500, but you're going to have to be very frugal, and you're going to have to use hostels, not hotels. Hotels are too expensive. Tazb, hello, welcome. So many DMs. Yeah, she knows how to delete them. That's easy for her, Tazb. Is it true that Philippines is getting more expensive than 10 years? Yeah, Philippines is getting expensive. The fuel cost is unbelievable. We pay more per liter. So if you're planning on getting a motorcycle to get around, on your $500, keep in mind the fuel cost is expensive. I just bought gasoline. It was 92 for the 91 octane, 92.10 pesos. So that's $1.50 US dollar, $1.50, 1 liter. 4 liters basically to a gallon, 3.78 liters to a gallon, right? So figure 4 liters to a gallon. It's like you just paid $1.50 for a quart of gasoline. Okay, a liter is like a quart of gasoline. So gasoline fuel costs are really, really up there right now. Electricity cost is way up there because the fuel cost is up there. Electricity went up. Everything went up. So don't expect anything to be super cheap in the Philippines. It's cheap by U.S. standards. McDonald's charges you $15 for a Big Mac, large fry, and a Coke. Over here, you pay, what do we pay? Maybe 350 pesos for all that, $6,
Right, someone wants to come here, but they're like a little bit short on the money.
Yeah.
If they want to eat like a good meal, they can buy something at Jollibee for 190 pesos for a big meal.
Yeah, they can buy a meal at Jollibee.
Which is
A special
rice,
meal.
fried chicken, spaghetti, fries,
You're my daughter?
then a drink.
Smart, huh? She knows how to survive here. So yeah, you can go and get the Jollibee meal. That's very nice. You can go into Jollibee or McDonald's and buy their little Happy Meal type stuff. And you'll get filled up on it. That's enough food. You'll be okay. There's PK. How you doing? You get sunburned today? Uh-oh. You let a dog in the yard? Maybe. I know you're not a stink bug. Other guys would, but I know you won't.
Oh, sorry, Papa.
I have to eat before checking out. Miss KC and S beautiful channels. Yes, K Cherie. The foods make me hungry. Yeah, K Cherie always has some good food on her channel, you know it? Bill says, I like to always be prepared for anything. That's why I say 2,000. You might want to buy something good. Yeah, 2,000 would be great, Kalama. That's what I would recommend is don't sell yourself short taking a trip all the way to the Philippines from wherever country you're at. Don't just go here with a little tiny bit of money. You may find something you really like that you want to spend money on. All right. I sent a message. You'll see it. Okay. I'll do that. I'm not going to be on here much longer, guys. Tan Corey, bless you all from New Zealand. 1:32 in the morning. Wow. Good night. Tang, thanks for coming in. Patrick says, I'm going to get a house there. Okay, Patrick. Kalama, what do you really advise regarding money? Shall we keep with us cash for payment or credit card is safer? I mean, even if I decide to go and enjoy the nightlife, I would do cash personally. If I'm coming here and you're going to do nightlife, definitely do cash converted to the peso. Don't bring your dollar in the bar. Okay. The airport gives a great exchange rate. A lot of the banks require that you have an account or they won't even exchange your money. So there's some places, one, if you're in Metro Manila, you can find one called Villarica, Villarica, Villarica. I used to exchange my money with them. They always had good rate. Don't go to Western Union for an exchange rate, okay? They scam you big time. Hello, Eric. How are you? Welcome, God's country. I don't mind hostel. Well, that's what I would do then, Kalama. I'd bring extra money and I would go stay at a hostel. And then you can really enjoy the nightlife you want to enjoy. You can go and you can check out the nightlife. I don't know what area. I can name you 4 areas. Cebu City, Makati, Burgos Street in the red light district, Angeles City, Walking Street. It's called Red Street now or something, I think. I think they renamed it. And Subic, Olongapo. You can go to any of those 4 places if you want to hit the red light district. But pretty much everywhere around the Philippines, even Naga City has a little red light district. Okay? Everywhere you go, there's a little red light district. So you just got to ask the right people and get the answer. Usually the tricycle drivers can help you with that. So I don't do the red light district. I know where they're located. I don't do them. Like I said, I'm happily married with kids. I'm good to go. Mr. Packer just tried to get ready for a motorcycle ride. That's awesome. I was going to ride the bike tomorrow, but we got to take the truck because I got to go pick up that damn engine. I've got that 25 horsepower engine sitting there in Masbate City waiting for me to pick up. In fact, I just answered the guy that sold it to me. He says, have you got your engine yet? I told him tomorrow. I'm taking my ATV out today. Awesome. Thanks, Bill Meyer. I really appreciate your advice. Yeah, beautiful soul. Yes, Mike, gasoline is really high these days. Inflation really hits. It does. And what I did, beautiful soul, is before this whole crap started, I stocked up. I did. And because my wife and I sell gasoline, diesel, and gasol. So we stocked up everything, fully stocked. The thing that slowed down the most was people using gasol. They immediately stopped using gasol and went back to wood and uling, that was it. So we didn't sell. We got a lot of containers here, but in my opinion, I use it. So it doesn't matter if it lasts me 2 years. It's going to be still sitting there in my containers, If nobody buys it, I've sold 5 containers in probably the whole time of the war. 3 months that we've been going on this war, I've sold 5 containers of gasol. I've still got 10 empty sitting in my shed. So I'm good to go. I got plenty.
Safe or something, or can I have one?
Yeah, have it. You know what that is?
Egg pie.
Yeah, it's egg pie.
Sounds like
It's really delicious.
Custard, I'm assuming.
Yep, I'm going 30-mile ride today. Awesome. I hope you got street tires. Are you going on dirt or street, Patrick? All right. My lady loves Jollibee. They all do, stink bug. How much is gas in Ireland? It works out at $9 a gallon. Wow.
It's
That's a
about
lot.
Philippines price.
Wow. Silver Solder got timed out. I'm not even going to look at that one. He'll learn. Silver Soldier. He'll learn. Tungsten, it's crazy. Kalama took his message back. Don't end just for me. I have a big honey order to sell soon. All right. I do need to get off of here, though. Time for bed. We got to get up early and go to Masbate City.
Yep.
If you're going to eat on fast food, choose a bundle meal. It's cheaper. Yep.
Oh, Papa.
Okay, that's the beard guy I saw before. Yeah, stink bug. This is PK. PK's here visiting us.
Tomorrow?
I would wave,
Is he
but
going with us tomorrow?
Are you going with us tomorrow?
what time?
I don't know. In the morning.
Mm.
We're going to the city, to Masbate City.
Can I bring a friend?
Ask Charm. I don't care.
Okay, cool. Then yeah.
A friend.
Nawar, hello. You're back again. You retract your message. Don't do that too much. They'll kick you out too. Back roads. All right. How do you deal with mosquitoes?
Is egg pie.
Right now, Kalama, there's very few mosquitoes in my house.
Which
Very few mosquitoes.
sounds
If they are, I have a zapper I use. If I see them, I get the zapper and zap them right away.
right in for it and all that, but
We use wood when cooking. When school resumes, we're going back to gasol. Okay.
why not have something?
How many children do you have, beautiful soul? 1? You said you have 1 child? What grade's your child in? Tungsten, bearded guy looks cool. He's from New Mexico. This is PK. PK is my managing mod on my channel.
Yo.
He's just been out so busy he can't mod my channel and kick all his clans out. That's why that guy got in tonight and started screwing my channel up. So now that PK knows, maybe he'll come in my channel a little more, huh?
I'm a little busy.
He's busy.
Maybe, oh yeah.
Busy my ass. Over there holding hands with his girlfriend. Come on, guys.
Hey, your girlfriend is a strong word.
Tungsten says, hey man, I'm jealous of your beard.
I agree.
1 child,
It looks
okay.
better when
Good.
it's slightly less humid.
Yeah.
Put a little bit more work into like.
Grade 2.
stuff to
All
get
right.
out of the,
Mine's going to kinder, my son, and my daughters are going to be in grade 5 and grade 8. Have a great night, Patrick. You have a wonderful ride tomorrow. I was out riding the quad a little bit today. PK got the ride. He did about a 15 kilometer or maybe 12 kilometer trip today on the 500 Kazuma.
And it did
So-
like no difference in gas from at least on the gauge. I haven't popped it open to look.
Oh,
but,
oh,
yeah.
it used
probably
gas.
Did, it probably did a liter or two,
yeah,
but-
probably. I don't know, maybe half a tank.
maybe.
I know, it depends.
But
If
it
you rode
shows-
slow, it's okay.
Yeah, I think.
Even though
we
it's a
hit-
500, it's not that gas
We
guzzling.
hit like 42 twice.
But what it is, if you run out of gas on that unit, you're screwed because that's fuel injected.
No, yeah.
And it airlocks the fucking fuel line. I mean, bam.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get the airlock out one time. I had to get a guy to come out and we had to pump fuel through it to get the airlock out. It sucked. So now I don't even run out of gas. Never
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
I just make sure plenty of gas in it. It's good to go.
But the fuel gauge on it went from 5 marks to 4 within the first 10 minutes, and then
Okay.
it never moved again.
Okay, good.
So maybe,
Well, the top of the tank is narrower
yeah, that makes sense.
and it drops. So,
Yeah.
Matt
Okay.
says whipped.
Egg pie is awesome.
Yeah, egg pie is awesome, guys. Charm bought 2 egg pies today, and I don't know how much is left. Maybe only half of one is
It
left.
looked like a lot in there.
It's 8 pieces to a pie,
There might be a whole pie.
and they're 170 per pie.
No, it's bad.
Not bad at all.
That's
I know.
horrible. I wouldn't
Colorado,
do that.
hello.
Look,
It's nuts.
100.
It says when I worked in
Papa,
Malaysia, it cost
look,
15
100.
pounds to fill the car tank. Now I'm back in Ireland, it costs around
Papa.
120. Wow, that's crazy.
100.
Yes, very good, son. That is crazy high price.
Let's see.
Hey, Colorado, how are you? He's not living here permanently. He's visiting from New Mexico. He's got plans to live here permanent. I'm not sure what his plans are right now.
They're
He hadn't really
changing.
shared that because every time we talked a little bit on my live last night, and he called me up at midnight and said, "Hey, can you make that a members only? Her mama's looking at it." Ah, shit.
Now you can do it again.
I'm not doing it again.
Don't talk about it.
I made last night members only.
Don't talk about it.
So he's talking about it now. He wants me to make mine a members only again. You have 3 options to deal with mosquitoes: citronella, zappers, or mosquito net,
Or deal with it.
insect repellents. Yeah, or deal with it. So what I did is, you got the mosquito net in your room, right?
Where's the trash can?
It's underneath the corner, right?
No.
Then Charm took it outside to clean it probably.
Yeah, it wasn't there earlier either.
So I take gas with me. Patrick says, yeah, that's a good idea too.
Yeah.
But you still got to buy it.
Yeah.
You take it with you on your quad, but you know what? This 500, I don't know when it's going to run out. So I can't trust the gas gauge is the whole problem. Yeah, it's very nice, son. Anyway, I bought a mosquito net for PK for the room he's staying in to fit the queen size bed, and he hadn't even used it.
I don't even know how to use it.
He didn't know how to use it.
Like, do I drill into the ceiling?
You can tie a string to the center
Mm,
to the fan because you're not using that fan.
I would. but
And then
it
you can
doesn't
just drape, well, that's because the adapter,
work.
the 12 volt 220 adapter is not working.
Uh-huh.
I just need to buy a new adapter. I got one around here somewhere I could use, but all you got to do is tie your mosquito net to the fan and then drape it over the bed.
I can
That's
feel
it.
like a princess.
Yeah, be like a princess with a mosquito bed.
I'm tired.
Oh, yeah, I have a zapper too. They work well. They work great. I got a bunch of them around here. So you just keep them charged up and you go out and, what I do before I go to bed, I go and zap all the curtains, right? All the electrical wires. They love electrical wires. I do over the mirrors and the pictures, right? They like to hang out on top of them. And once you see them moving, you just pop them. You know, and you just bang your zapper around a little bit and they take off and then you just zap them. So that's the way I do it until I don't see any more. And then I assume I got them all and go to sleep and I don't feel any mosquitoes bothering me. So anyway, something bit me on my freaking hand.
Gee, I got hit by ants earlier, but it was like one at
Really?
a time. In a
Ants?
span of an hour. Like
Ooh.
little flying ants. One was like, oh, what's on my neck? What's
Oh,
on my...
you know what that means?
What?
It's going to rain.
Oh, it rained.
Okay, well, there you go.
It only did it for a little while, but
Yeah,
it
but
was like,
when the red ant, when those flying ants, the winged ants,
Yeah.
are out and about, they come to the lights. They swarm the lights.
Mm.
When they're out and about, it means you're going to get rain.
yeah.
Okay, guaranteed.
Well, that's proven.
Yep. Yeah, it
They were
smells
out
like a
there.
barbecue, doesn't it? But not a good one. Yeah, it's a stench. Mosquito
I
stink.
like the smell of burning wasp nests.
Yeah,
Oh
Jimmy
my
John
God.
says, PK, you can use your hand to shush the mosquitoes away from Jara, and she can do the same for you. There you
Yeah,
go.
We've done it.
That's right.
It works great.
See, they've already done that. See, they've done a lot they're not telling nobody. Okay, we're going to be quiet about it on this channel.
Don't make
They're even holding
assumptions.
hands now.
Whoa.
Huh, PK?
Assumptions are
Assumption?
assumptions.
Assumption? Everybody has eyes around here. Come on. Yes, we're assuming you held hands with her. No, I don't think so. Yeah, Colorado, he's already in love. He's already defending her. He's already in love with her.
I can admit that.
That's good. He won't admit it.
No, I admit it. I know.
Oh, he will admit it.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So his plan is that he is going to plan to live in the Philippines. That was his plan all along.
Yep.
Okay. He's going to sell his house in New Mexico. He's got a buyer for it. He's going to buy a couple other properties to use as income properties. And he's going to come his little butt back here and say, hey, Jara, let's get married. If he doesn't do it before he leaves.
Okay.
But anyway, my father did that.
Cool, right?
My father came here at 79 years old.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Or 76. He's pretty old. He came here. He wanted me to introduce him to somebody. I said, well, Dad, I don't know anybody. You know, I was with Charm. We live in an apartment. I don't know anybody around. No girls, you know. So then I told him, I suggested he go on some sites to go check him out. So he went on the sites and he called me and says, hey, check this site. I like this girl. So I went on there, looked her up, and she was like 18 years old. He was 76. I went, what the hell you like her for, Dad? What can she do for you? You know, make you feel young? And I guess that's why he wanted her. So he came here to the Philippines. She was living in a cardboard shack next to a tree. The tree was here. They had cardboard or plywood, and her whole family, her and her sibling and her mother and father, were living next to this tree, next to the railroad tracks in Paranaque, off Sucat Road where the train tracks are. Okay, that's where we're living over there in the Sucat area. And when he met her, okay, so then he decided, oh, I've got to get this girl out of this dump she's in. I'll rent an apartment. So he went and rented a place. He was staying with me. Went and moved in there with her, and then I didn't approve it at all, because what happened is while she was at my house, she was chatting somebody else on Messenger while he was in the shower in his room doing whatever. She was chatting somebody. And then when he was done, he called her. She went there. She laid her phone down on the couch and she went in there. My brother-in-law picked her phone up and saw all her chats. She had another date that weekend. The guy wanted to meet her Friday night. So then we hear her telling my dad when he came out, she's telling him, oh, I can't be with you this weekend. My mom wants me home. I have to go home.
Papa, anybody ask for like this?
You have that already.
For like this?
For pull-ups? Okay, we'll see. So anyway, so then we told him. I called him aside. I said, Dad, this girl has another date this weekend. I said, she's going to not want you to go with her this weekend. You know? And she's going to make every excuse in the book for you not to be there because she has another date. John saw it on her phone. And we told him, and he didn't believe us. And she left for the weekend. She left. And he didn't go with her. She told him no. My mom wants me home. I got to do laundry and help my mom and everything, blah, 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 blah. Big fat lie. She wanted another date. So we knew right then this is not the right girl for him. That was an immediate flag that we all saw. But he wouldn't listen. Then he proposed to her, and I didn't go to the wedding. He'd come all the way to the Philippines, and I lived there, and I didn't go to his wedding because I didn't feel that was the right girl. I told him that's the stupidest move you can make. You're going to marry this girl, then what are you going to do? Oh, I'm going to take her back to Oregon with me. Once I get her out of here and get her with me, everything's going to be fine. So he took her back to Oregon. And then she had one of his friends friend one of her friends and had them hook up and get married, and brought her girlfriend to Oregon. So the two girls were together, and then they both got jobs, got their green cards, got jobs, and it was all so well orchestrated. It was all so well planned by these two conniving girls to get out of the Philippines, to scam these two older guys, get out of the Philippines, and leave the guys behind, heartbroken. And she did. My dad said, I said, so what the hell are you going to do now? I said, why don't you go to immigration, get her booted out of the country? She violated immigration laws in the U.S. He goes, I don't care. Just let her live here. That'd be good for her and her family, and it's okay. He goes, I'm moving to Mexico anyway. He moved to Mexico, San Felipe. I never saw him again. He died there. San Felipe police and whoever lived around him stole all his stuff. Gone. Everything gone. The only thing that he left was a camper somewhere in Yuma at a storage facility. Didn't tell anybody where it was. I didn't know. All his stuff that he had from Oregon that he moved down in his camper was there. But he didn't tell anybody what storage it was in. He didn't tell his brother. He didn't tell me. He didn't tell anybody. My sister, my brother, nobody. So when he died, everything went with him. Gone. So we never saw him again, you know. Is he in love? Yes, he is. Ha 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 ha, yeah. Yeah, this one needs to be tied. That's the one I bought. It's just the open one. You just tie it up. You can tie the four corners and somewhere on the wall or whatever, and then it just drapes over the bed. I didn't like them so much because when I used to use it with Charm, when we first got together, the mosquitoes would still get underneath that sucker. I don't know how they did it, but they were under there. When I woke up, there's mosquitoes up on the net inside. Beautiful Joel, Jimmy, she's laughing her ass off now. Go to the Philippines on vacation, leave with the relationship. Yes, he got here. He's been here 2 weeks. He's got a girlfriend already. That happens about the same with most people that come here, though. Guys come here all the time, and within 2 weeks they got a girlfriend. Sometimes they come here, the girl's already meeting them at the airport. How many times have I told you guys never do that? That happens all the time. The girl's waiting at the airport for him. He comes walking out, strolling his suitcase behind him, and a girl comes and gives him a great big old hug. Claws are stuck.
And all the family's there.
And the whole family's there, yeah, to pick him up, to greet him. And then he's stuck with her. I don't care if she gave pictures of her cousin when she was chatting him, you know, saying, this is me. And then he meets her and she's not what he expected. It's too late. She's already got her claws in you. Now what are you going to do? I'd run. I'd say goodbye if she wasn't the right thing. Come on, my old baby, a whole lot of shushing going on. Bill says, you can't hide anything. Who are you fooling? Can't hide nothing, huh? Especially in a small village like mine. You can't hide nothing. Nothing. So anyway, he's got a girlfriend, PK. So 1 wife down, 6 more to go. Yep. All right. So there's only one more single pregnant girl the same age, I think, 22, in our village. The rest are gone. PK knows her too. I'm sure he met her too.
Yeah, she's nice. She's got a sense of humor. She talks a little bit of shit, but not as much as the rest of Charles' friends sometimes. But yeah.
I'll tell you about that girl sometime when we're alone. I don't want to put it on the YouTube live. I'll tell you about the other one that's single, but I won't recommend her to my friends. I'll just say that on my live. I won't recommend her, okay? If you guys go out of your way to meet her, that's your own problem, because you get what you ask for. So, no, Dad, no. Okay, you're 4 for 4, Dad. How's the Judith situation? Eric's asking. Charm talked to Judith for about an hour. Okay, and when I looked in the camera, she had a San Mig light in front of her. So obviously she's drinking. She looks pretty as hell. She's with Sammy. Still. No plans to come home. Doing fine, she said. Yep. Didn't mention her kids.
She got to
Doing
see
fine,
them
she
and
said.
talk to them and stuff the other day. I was
Yeah.
over there.
Really? She
and
called him, talked to him?
I was like, hey, Jara's mom wants to talk to you. She did. Talked to her and then handed it off to her mom. And show the kids and all that. And I sent her some pictures.
You know, the kids came up the back gate today. Her kids
Yeah.
came to the back gate. You know what they said? We're hungry.
Yeah.
Breaks my heart. You know, they come up and says, we're hungry. I said, go see Rosalind. She's cooking your food right now. Go
Yeah,
eat.
yeah.
Go home and eat.
Oh yeah, I was helping. I helped.
She was already cooking
Phil
food.
Wonka.
Yeah, but the kids were hungry.
Yeah.
They're up here at my back gate telling me they're hungry.
Yeah.
Want me to feed them, give food or whatever. And we'd already bought them a bunch of food. It's down there. Rosalind's preparing it for them.
Yeah. It just takes a little time. They just-
I don't know what our plans are. I mean, the money that was remaining, we were going to buy their school supplies, not the notebooks and stuff. That came already, even though they'll need more. But
Yeah.
their shoes,
Yeah.
their uniforms, their
Yeah,
shoes,
all
things like
around.
that. We have enough money left to buy that, and then we have enough money to have a little left over to buy some more food for them. And then we want to buy the uniforms first and the shoes,
Yeah.
so they can be ready for school. But after that, whatever's remaining can go to food, and then we don't have any more money for them.
How long do you think it'll be? Like Charm said, maybe 7 a.m. tomorrow, Masbate.
Okay,
How long do you think we'll be back before we'll be back?
before dark.
So
We hope. I don't plan on being there after dark.
okay.
I hate driving in the dark through Masbate because of the motorcycle situation.
I know. I saw
Fucking
all
dangerous.
The no lights.
Oh, thank you for the chili. Thank you, Bill.
So yeah. So if that happens, then I'll make that video for my stuff to post up.
Okay.
And see if I can get some of my friends that would normally buy me beers for my birthday, since I'm not in the U.S., to send me money for food for kids.
Beautiful Soul says, PK be like, before love is just a word. Not until my girlfriend comes along and give it meaning. Woohoo!
No. I've been a big believer in love forever.
Yeah.
It just usually sucks.
Well, guess what? He's in love. So that's good.
You'll-
I'm not going to I'm not going to make this a members only
No,
video.
that's fine. I'm not-
It's true. Okay? I only speak the truth. You guys know that. I don't pull any punches. I say the truth. It doesn't hurt anyone. The truth never hurts. You know? Just tell the truth. If someone's in love, you say it. Well, it's okay. I don't care if her mom hears it
No, that's
or
fine.
she hears it. I'm sure they already know, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, got to be careful. Some are great and some are not great. I got lucky. I have an amazing wife from Cebu. Yep, Colorado, and I have an amazing wife from Masbate. You know, I'm from right here in this village. So it's awesome. Good evening, Josh. How are you? We're just talking, Josh. Josh got such a nice smile, doesn't he? I love Josh. What a hell of a guy. Josh Wilson, boy. Josh, thank you for everything you've done. Tremendous guy there.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, he was a good guy, but he had his priorities mixed up there. Wanting to date an 18-year-old at 76 years of age, you
I'm
know.
going to bed.
All right, see you in the morning.
In the morning.
So we're leaving at 7.
See you guys next time.
All right. Oh, here, Kenny. There you go. There you go. Now you're on camera.
Peace.
He's out. He's going to bed.
Yeah, seven. Sean said, I don't know. And I was like, 10? She's like, oh, probably like 7.
Not 10. No, 7, 8, like that.
Yeah. 5.
Get up at 6. Get your shower. You're ready to go.
I'll probably wake up at 4.
Yeah, gone. And ain't coming back. Yep, that's a fact. He ain't coming back. That's a fact. Do you get mosquitoes in the house a lot? We do at times, Colorado. We're not. Hey, Rick, how you doing? We're not. This time of year is not so bad. It's really nice right now. This time of year, it's already gotten hot. There's not that many mosquitoes around. There's only a few in here. We live on Masbate Island, Colorado. Here, let me show you. I'll bring up the map again on the green screen. Show you guys exactly where we live. Your wife will recognize it in the Philippines here. Let's just bop over here, go up here, and here's the Philippines. There's Masbate Island. The blue dot is where my home is. I'm on the bottom side of the island. The bottom side where it says Masbate Island. I'm on the bottom of that heart right there, that blue dot. That's the little peninsula pointing to Panay Island. We're not at the very end of the peninsula. We're very close though. It takes 20 minutes to get to the very end. So I had to go there today to pick up Charm's mother, my mother-in-law, and two of my sister-in-laws. They went with my mother-in-law to the doctor over in Rojas City. You see Rojas right there? That's Rojas City. So that's where they went today, and that's where I live, right there on that blue dot. Let's see if I can show you another picture. Hold on a minute, guys. I'm going to show you a nice picture. Let's just go down the screen real quick. Let me share this with you guys. If you guys haven't seen my yard, let's see if I can show you. I'm going to show you just the beach where I live. We have beachfront property here, guys, in case you didn't know. Oh, there's a good picture of the beach with my boat, the MJ boat. I was down today looking at the MJ boat, and that's our beach right there. We're down where the boat in the background is. It's not the one to the left, but the one way down there, that's where my house is. So I'll go see if I can find a picture of that. God, I haven't got any pictures of my house either, really. I do, somewhere on my phone. I got lots of pictures. Okay, this was a sunset. We were out fishing the other night. Let me show you guys a sunset. We were live watching this sunset here. Look at this sucker. Isn't that beautiful? The sun's going down just below the water. The boats are out in the water fishing. We're out there fishing. That was a nice night there. Okay, green screen. Let's shut it off here. All right. So, Masbate Island. Thank you, Blizz. How are you? Welcome. Make you a moderator in my channel. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming in. Where are you from, Blizz? Josh says, funniest one I've seen is the family went to meet the LDR at the airport and the father ran up hugging the foreigner before the daughter could. That is funny, Josh. Maybe the father got to know him better. That's funny. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Masbate. Gui, Big Mike, what's up, my man? I'm having a beer with you. Thank you. Cheers, guys. Cheers. I got the apple thing going on tonight. San Mig Apple flavor beer. 3% alcohol by volume. So this is not a really strong beer, guys. She knows it, yeah. Most everyone knows Masbate. It's a little gem hidden away, Colorado. Very few people come here because they think, Masbate, nothing there. You know, it's cattle country. We raise cattle here. We have a rodeo here. We have some great people here. We have great beaches, beautiful, beautiful beaches. Where I live, it's a fishing village. So, of course, everybody's fishing. Nowadays, everyone's gone. They're working in Manila and Cebu, and there's only a few people going fishing here anymore. So because there's really not much money in fishing, they all know that. It's better to go out and make 500 a day and work every day in a month, maybe one Sunday off a month. So you're working, say you work 29 days at 500 pesos a day, or you can go fishing and you might make 125 peso one day, 1,000 one day, 200 one day, 400 one day. It's never steady, and you're never making a decent income unless you go to Manila and work, where you can make 670 a day, you know, and they pay your Pagabig, your PhilHealth, and your SS. They share in that as well. So it's a big bonus to have a job in the city over being a fisherman. That's why everybody's gone to the city, you know, and everybody that goes to the city, when they hear of another job, they tell somebody from the village, and boom, that next person goes too. So pretty soon we got just a couple of women hanging out here, you know, a bunch of women cleaning the streets, cleaning their house, and hanging out, gambling, and the guys are working, earn money, and send the money back to them. That's why the Gcash is so good here. That's why Charm and I do Gcash, because we have money coming in every single day to these ladies from guys that are out there working, sending money back. So terrible situation. So sad. Yep, Eric. How far are you from Cebu? 12 hours, Colorado. I can go to Masbate City. Well, that's 2 hours drive. And then from Masbate City, I jump on a ferry, like TransAsia ferry. It can have me in Cebu the next day. They leave on Thursday at 6 p.m. and they pull into Cebu at 6 a.m. on Friday morning. So we're not that far from Cebu. Really not. Bill Meyer, Senator Chili, thank you. OG Soldier. Gee, brush your teeth. I've already done that tonight. Gee, Soldier. Bill Meyer, Senator Chili, thank you, thank you. It's not much. I do my best. I have. Thank you, Bill. You're awesome. I don't see the comments you're reading. Oh, why don't you see the comments? Maybe I'm way behind, Blitz. I just read your comment, so I'm way behind. I'll catch up though. Gooey says, Mikey, can you see me? I cannot see you, Gooey. I don't see anybody. All I get to see is the chat, like this chat right here. If the truth hurts, then there's a problem. That's their problem. That's right. I tell the truth. So I can't see anyone, Gooey. I see your name. I see your channel. I see you guys typing. Yes, Bliss, I see you. I see all your comments. I'll catch up with you real quick. Yeah, Bliss, go to all comments and change settings. Go down at the bottom, go to chat filter and select all messages and they pop up. I'm there. I'm just behind in the chat. I'm catching up now. There were 6 of them in here. Can you do shore fishing? Yes, Colorado, you can. In fact, the first fish I caught here, I had a little tiny rod. It's one of those you put together. There's little sections about this big. You pull them out of a little plastic case, you put them together. I took a little wet fly, put a little lead weight on it, cast it out there, boom, I hooked the lagao. First fish I caught was like this big, you know? Something big as some of the ones we catch in the net. But anyway, yeah, they have guys going out here, they line fish, or they go out with rod and reel and cast jigs and catch fish. They do from the shore. I'll log into my laptop and retract Bill. Hey, thank you so much. I'm not top mod. What do you want to do? What does he want to do? I can't believe Mike blocked me. Did I do something wrong? Gooey, you're here. You're not blocked. It won't let you PM my iPhone. Can you delete it, sir? What do you want me to delete, Gooey? You're in the chat. What happened to Gooey? Nobody blocked him. Thanks, everyone. Sorry again. There's nothing going on with your chat, Gooey. You're here. Last one you said was sorry again. That's the last one I see. We got some pretty good sized fish out here in Colorado. From the shore, though, generally not. Generally not so much. Henry, you're still looking for your wife, huh? Well, let's not talk like that in the channel. We got ladies in the chat. You know, that's not cool. Let's take that off of there. I got ladies in here right now, okay? So please keep your chat clean. Nobody blocked you. Yeah. Do Judith's kids have toothpaste? I have to get Micah to plug that toothpaste she liked that she said whitened hers. We'll get him some, Josh. We'll get some for him. You delete a message. I deleted that guy. Hard, whatever his name is. That's why I didn't make it as a moderator, you know? Yeah, I'll just do that to him. Let's see how he likes that. All right, he's out for 10 seconds. Anyway, but I did not do anything. Scott Niza said, I'm back. I didn't do anything to Gooey. Whatever happened with Gooey? Nobody did anything to Gooey. I don't see anything unless somebody was a mod, went back and... Yes, Blizz, I did build my house. I made Blizz a moderator, but she's not a moderator. Gooey, how Michael this me? How many mods blocked me? Seriously, Get Emotional is my favorite channel. You're not blocked, Gooey. If you're listening to me, you're not blocked. I can see. I look at all your messages. Gooey. I see you. I'm looking at all your messages. I'm looking at everything. Nobody has blocked you, Gooey. He says, Big Mike, what's up, my man? I'm having a beer with you. Hope you're doing well, Big Daddy Buds. I remember saying that before. And you know, nobody has done anything. You're okay, Gooey. If you could hear me, you're still in the chat, okay? Nobody blocked you out. You're all good, okay. It's because I said that before you made me a mod. Ah, yeah. Well, I made you a mod on your second message. So, but anyway, I'm glad you're here with us, Blizz. You said you start watching us. We much appreciate it. Anyways, I'm about to close it down for the night. I have to get up and go to the city tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow, somewhere between 7 and 8 a.m. We're going to get on the road, and we'll show you how we get to Masbate City from where we live, which is, we live way down here on the peninsula, and Masbate City is on the other side of the island. Let me see if I can show you where it's at. Give me just a minute, guys. I'll pull up a map on that and show you where we're headed to tomorrow, where we live. That way you'll have an idea why it takes me 2 hours. Okay, guys, here we go. I'll put it on the green screen for you. I'll show you. Let me get out of the way. My big head out of the way. There you go. Okay, so looking at the map right here, you see down at the bottom, you see the blue dot in the bottom? To get from the blue dot over to the yellow line, the road, I have to go through some dirt roads, some back roads from there, going across the peninsula all the way to the other side. And then I catch that yellow road, and we follow that yellow road all the way up to where you see Masbate City. And so we're going all the way at the other end of the other island, all the way to the top of the island to Masbate City, by the water up there. So that takes 2 hours to get to from where I live. So that's where we're going. Michael Fryer, green screen off. He says PK is using another tuber's name. There are a few PK Adventures. At PK Adventures, he's Pumpkin King, but there are a few PK Adventures. PK stands for Pumpkin King, and that is his true name. Okay, on his ID, his name is, on his driver's license, his name is Pumpkin King. Okay, last name King, first name Pumpkin. That's what he was named. What was the name of the place I went to today? Astig Sa Bukid. You get that, PK? Okay. Michael Fryer. Yeah, he's, I know he's using another name. He's using a name of somebody. He has his own channel. It's PK Adventures. That's his channel. There are a lot of PK Adventures. Okay, you can have the same channel name as someone else, but you'll have another number or letters behind it. I've looked up, some of you guys, I'll look up, and it'll say like, you'll have a Michael Fryer. Instead of 8296, it'll say Michael Fryer dash ZSN. And oh, that's the wrong one. I have to look for the 8296 to make sure I subscribe to the right channel. A lot of same names on YouTube, guys. So PK Adventures is his channel name. You got to look for the Pumpkin King. His logo, the PK, Pumpkin King, that's his logo. So you'll see he has his own channel. Just has the same name as a lot of people. There's like 6 of them. I've looked them up before. 420 Gym 2, check it out. 420 Gym 2. All right, I screenshot that. I'll go take a look at that. Who is 420 Gym 2? Michael Fryer. Final cut. Where are you expating? I'm in the Philippines. I am in Masbate Island of the Philippines. I've been here since 2011. So I've been here a long time. I watch stuff. We can't hear. Please fix it. Who can't hear? Can you guys hear me? Watch stuff. Final Cut, Patrick, Michael, you guys hearing me? Hello, hello. Sound is good. Okay, great. Yes, okay. Everybody else can hear me. Can you hear me now, iWatch? If not, just turn the volume up on your phone. Maybe you put it down for some reason. You bumped it when you were going through your channels. iWatch. Wait, you fixed it. Okay, I sure did. All right, Colorado says it's perfect. Thank you. Yes, we can hear you, boss. All right, Michael Fryer. Apparently it's PK. So I can hear, Scott says. F. Boa says he's muted. No, I'm good, F. Boa. I'm good. Caleb Lyon, what is the amount of land a foreigner can buy there? 0. You cannot buy land here. Caleb Lyon, you cannot own land. By law, you cannot own land in the Philippines unless you are a Philippine-born citizen. Okay? You have to be born here in order to own land here. You can't see me either? Let's try that. Now can you see me? I think iWatch stuff has to fix his channel first before I can mod him. You can't see me, you can't hear me. Anyway, Eddie says, what's doing? Hello, Eddie. How are you? You have Maganda, Filipino wife. Thank you. Yes, she's very beautiful, Final Cut. The screen is black. What did you do? Really? What about as a corporate entity? As a corporate entity, you will only own 40% of a corporation. Okay, you won't own the whole corporation. 60% of your corporation will be owned by Filipinos. So you own 40, they own 60. You want to buy land under your corporate account. If you have a certain type of corporation you're allowed to buy land under, that's fine, you can do that. But you won't own the land. Even if your Filipino partners walk, you can never own the land. I got a guy right now, a German friend of mine, okay? And I used to clean his aircon, work on his air conditioning, do repair for him. He's always having problems with aircon, right? So this guy, I asked him, I said, he had a gay spouse, right? He was a gay guy. So I asked him one day, I said, how do you own your land here? He said, I have a corporation. So it means he formed a corporation, maybe with one of his spouses, right? 60% for them, 40% for him. He let him move in, whatever. They bought the land under his corporate account. So that's how he did it. He bought land under his corporate account. Yeah, you got to be able to trust the person who land's name is in. That's correct. Then it went back to black. I didn't go to black. Hold on. Can everybody else see me? Am I here? I turned the camera off, then back on. So he owns 40%. Correct, Eddie. He doesn't own any more than 40. Okay, and if someone comes back and says, get off our land, you're only a 40% shareholder. You need to get off the land. But probably what he did, he broke up the corporation into smaller, it's perfect, okay. He broke the corporation up into smaller things, like smaller entities, many people, and with only small shares per person, so nothing would ever be said about it. He probably paid them very well, to join the corporation so he could buy the land. So there's a lot of corruption here. But now he's living there by himself with his gay friend, He races Bancanero boats too. Really cool. Somebody here was telling me they were wanting to watch Bancanero boats. Thank you, Matthew. Welcome, Matthew. They're not silly questions, Caleb. No questions silly here. You guys took care of the watch stuff. Yeah, I don't know what kind of game he was playing. Why do people troll this channel? This is a really cool no drama channel. I don't know, Colorado. They just do it for the hell of it, just because they can. They come in and just act like total asses. I had a guy earlier that I made a moderator. He was going through the channel and deleting everything that Mr. Mystery said. He would delete. And I looked for him on the computer. I was trying to find out where he was as a moderator on my computer. Maybe he wasn't on there yet, because I made him a mod tonight. He wasn't entered into the system yet or something. I couldn't find him. I came back and I caught him on the channel, and bam, I got him out of there so fast. So there were a couple tonight that we got out of here. Hopefully when I come back, we can come by and say hi, visit that channel. You visit my island. Yes, do that, Colorado. You're more than welcome. Come over and visit with us. So, Patrick, they're kids. A lot of them are, Patrick. A lot of them are kids. And you can see on their pictures, some of their faces, you can see they look like a young kid, you know. So when you guys see that, sometimes I'm not even paying attention, you know, I'm watching the chat, reading the chat. But if you guys see that, just take them out. It's okay with me. I've been to Bacolod, Eddie, several times. In fact, I got pickpocketed in Bacolod. Good pickpocket thief, too. I had 2,500 pesos in my front right pocket. And the lady came by, bumped into me. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. My money was gone. That freaking fast. She was good. Yeah, Colorado, whenever you get back in the Philippines, you want to come over, come on over. Bring your wife. I bet she'd get along great with Charm, you know. Everybody gets along great with Charm and me. We're friendly to everybody. But I like Bacolod. In fact, I was going to go there. We were supposed to go there. We're supposed to be there now. When PK was here, we were going to do a vacation and go to Valencia, go to Bacolod, go through Iloilo, visit the water park in Iloilo, then go to Bacolod and go up through Duma, Valencia, visit the water parks. There's 3 water parks up there. We're going to visit those, and then we're going to come back to Masbate. And the kids, that would have been their last hoorah because school starts June 8th. But when I asked PK if he wanted to go, he said no. He didn't want to go to the water park. So we just opted to cancel that out. And next year, we'll take the kids and we'll go again. We'll go water parking again. They seem to love that. As my kids get older, they enjoy it more. Because as they're young, there's, like, for example, I went to Thailand, right? We went to Ramayana Water Park in Thailand. I took the kids. We did 2 weeks in Thailand. And Ramayana Water Park is a water park that uses the products that I sell, okay, from my company here. I have a distributor in Thailand who buys product every month from me. And Ramayana Water Park is one of his customers. And he said, hey, I got you free tickets to Ramayana Water Park. He says, I'll introduce you to the management there when you come because we're using your product in the water park. And then he got permission from the engineering. He opened up several of the pool equipment rooms and showed me the equipment mounted, running, operational, you know. It was really cool to be able to see the work. And then he took me to a bunch of places, Supalai. He took me to a lot of high-end places that use our equipment in Thailand. He's an active seller. He's my best distributor. And every distributor I have, my Thailand distributor is the very best. In fact, he just landed a 100-unit contract in Phuket. So maybe I'll go pay him a 3 or 4 day visit in Phuket, watch his work over there, see how he's doing, you know, just for the hell of it, because I'm making bank on it. Nice contract. So he's making bank, I'm making bank, we're all good. So anyway, Phuket, 100 units, and he's going to buy 2 units. The ones he uses, the R40 and OZ50. He puts them in combination. Their pool is pristine, no chlorine. You know, everybody who's here in the Philippines using chlorine, shame on them because it's toxic. It's no good for the skin, no good for the body, you know, no good for your kids to swim in. And yet everyone's got it here. And nobody wants to transition away from chlorine. But the products that we sell are excellent products. You go look at the pools that have our equipment in it from Clearwater. Clearwater, Florida is Clearwater is the manufacturer. Clearwater Enviro Technologies. They are my manufacturer of the product that I sell. I'm the wholesaler. I have distributor here. We have distributors all over. We got Malaysia, Singapore, Bangladesh, Taiwan, Thailand, Vietnam, and we're going to get ready to move into India soon. I was trying to get into Myanmar. I had a contact in Myanmar, but Myanmar is a freaking nightmare. The civil war going on, and you don't want to do business there. So I just pulled the plug on that one and said, never mind that. You know, they don't have time to build pools. Well, they're all at war. They're fighting, you know, forget all that. So, oh, why? Geez, they're kids. Yeah. So anyway, any more questions you have, feel free to ask them, Caleb. I own a business, okay? How does a foreigner own a business? The way you can own a business is you can do a corporation. Like you said, you'll only own 40%. I own my company, but my wife is the actual owner. Okay. Essential Efficiency Enterprise is owned by Charm White. All paperwork, DTI, name, mayor's permits, everything is Charm White's name. Okay. I have a permanent resident visa, so I can actively work, although I don't really take any money. The money goes in the bank, goes into our company, and we use it. Charm and I use the money for whatever we're using it for. Whether we're investing in more land or buying gold or whatever we're doing, we're investing the money for the kids. We put into our kids everything. We give them everything we can. So anyway, we use our business that I built to support our family and support our children and a lot of other people. we use our money for a lot of things, as you guys know. So, but the way you own a business here is you get a spouse you can trust. And when you find her, you'll know it. You'll know it. And you can start any business you want as long as you trust her. Okay? But always set your business up in such a manner that if the business is in her name and you break up with her, you're able to take the product out of the business and put it into another business with your next girlfriend or your wife. Okay? That's how I set my business up. That's why when I had a guy here in the Philippines the other day, I have a distributor in Quezon City. And I contacted another guy. I wanted to open the door to more distributors because this guy hasn't bought product in 8 months. Okay? So I asked him, when are you going to buy product? Oh, next week. He hadn't bought it. Next week already come and gone. So he wants me to believe in him, trust in him, act like I'm a brother with him. And he's just screwing me the whole time. He's not buying any product. I can't make any money in the Philippines. And how do you think that looks to a manufacturer who's used to me making sales? And all of a sudden, this guy ain't buying nothing because I let him be my distributor. Well, I don't care if you're watching this channel right now, because the bottom line is he's about to not be a distributor. I didn't like the way in which he threatened me the other day. He told me, oh, I'll just go to the manufacturer. I got more money than you. I can go to the manufacturer and take your business away from you. So really? You really think so, David? So I'm about to just dump him on his flat ass and let him go to the manufacturer and cry all he wants. And the manufacturer going to tell him, hey, we've dealt with you for the last year. You've made 2 orders. No, you're not taking anyone's business away from them. Shove it right back in his face. He'll learn he's not all that in a cookie too. But that's how people think here. Guys think here like that, is that, oh, I can just do whatever to you. You're a foreigner. I have more rights here than you. So I can just steal your business away from you. Well, guess what? They can't steal nothing. I'm from the U.S. The company's in the U.S. They know me. They trust me. I work hard for them as their wholesaler. They're always sending contacts to me, and I handle them perfectly. We get business, we make sales, and then this guy's going to pop in who hadn't made a sale in 8 months and going to tell them I have more money. Let me take over his business. They're going to laugh him out of the office. I don't care if he goes to visit the owner. I know the owner. I know Jeffrey very well. This guy's a clown. Charlie Brown. Another Charlie Brown. Anyway, that's how it is here, guys. That once you start a business and it gets going well, you're always going to have somebody wanting to screw your business. They're like crabs in a bucket who want to drag you back to the bottom. They cannot stand to see a foreigner succeed in this land. Okay? They can't stand it. They have a jealousy rage that never stops. So get used to it. Before you ever start a business, already know it with your eyes wide open. You're going into business to get screwed. Because they're going to try, guarantee you. They've tried. The first business I had here, a company came in and stabbed me right in the back on it. That's why when I set up this business with I have like 12 manufacturers I sell product for. When I set this up, I set it up right. I set it up between them and me, Michael White. I didn't set it up between them and a company name, okay? So when I closed the corporation down, I went from a sole proprietor company in 2014 to a corporation in 2016. 2018, I shut down the corporation. because a partner died, and started the sole proprietor company with my wife. Okay, so there ain't this company's been in business since 2018. We've been in business 8 years in the Philippines, which is tough to do without being taken advantage of, been screwed, But we keep low key. You don't ruffle anyone's feathers. Only I'm gonna ruffle the distributor's feathers on purpose because I need to find more distributors. He's got everybody scared in the Philippines to sell my product. Like they must go to him to buy it, And when I dump him, it'll just be plain and simple. You're done. You're no longer my distributor of Clearwater products. I will find a new distributor. I'll lay it right out to him. So, anyway, that's business, guys. Get used to business here. All right. Good signal. Yeah, I got good signal tonight. But no silly questions in my chat, Caleb. Anything you want to ask, feel free to ask. We have an answer for you. Why do people troll the channel? They always do. They always do, Colorado. Yeah, I like Bacolod. Bacolod's nice, but up in Negros, up farther north, where there's a lot of NPA, and I don't recommend people go up there and traipse around up in the mountains up there. Best just stay out of that area. There's a lot of communists up there, NPA. I am going to be in the Philippines in December. All right, Colorado. Is there much more product like food in Masbate? Yeah, there's a lot of food, a lot of restaurants, a lot of everything in Masbate City. Compared to where I live, there's nothing where I live. There's not even a restaurant in this village. Okay, if I go to Balut, a little town 30 minutes away, they've got some small restaurants there. Or you have to go to the big city if you want to go to a good restaurant. There's no Jollibee here or in Balut. You got to go to Masbate City. There's 2 Jollibees there. Lots and lots more product. Hardware, supplies, everything is in Masbate City. I checked the Philippine Gov website. It says American can buy land, like just enough to build a small house. However, if you want to farm, I'd have to marry a Pinay. Just curious. That's interesting. You can buy land enough to build a small house. Interesting. I wonder what the text is, the context of that, Caleb, because I've never read that. But I'll look for it. I believe that you have to be married. And then it's like my wife and I, when we buy our property, Caleb, it says sold to Charm J. White, married to Michael Lee White. Okay, that automatically, when that comes out on your title, that title is now means that the property is conjugal property. Okay, that she's married to you when you're buying the property. Anything you buy while you're married together, while you're married, anything you purchase is considered conjugal property. She cannot just take it away and kick you off the land. Or if you build a house, she can't say, hey, you need to move out, because I own the land and whatever. She can't do that. It's legally a 50-50. It's conjugal property. But you'd have to get an attorney and fight it. An attorney, just to retain the attorney, is 80,000 pesos. And then you're going to pay, once you draft up the documents, like I did, I paid another 70,000 for drafting up the documents. And now it's 10,000 every time he makes a trip to the courthouse. So the lawyers know how to get your money too. But I got a court case right now over a land dispute where I paid everything for the land under a contract that was written by the gentleman who sold it to me. And he's my wife's first cousin. Okay. I bought the property, Charm and I did together. We paid him every peso he asked, the 1 million. We even loaned him some money during the course of that contract to get things moving, try to get the paperwork done. And then his sister grabbed the paperwork and said, no, I'm not going to process it any further. I don't like this guy. She got mad at me because I got on her case about dragging her feet and not giving us our deed of sale. So when she got mad, she thinks getting mad is a case in court. I got news for her. It's going to court. I let her explain to the judge how she doesn't like me, so she won't do the processing of the paperwork. Let her talk to the judge. I can give two hills. When she sees the judge and judge sees what she's doing, let him slap her on the hand. I don't want to be the one. Let the judge handle it. Because not only will I get my land or my money back, I don't care. Charmin, I don't care. Give us our frickin' million pesos back with interest you kept for 4 years, or give us my plot of land that we paid for with receipts. I got a receipt for every payment we made. Everything totals up to 1 million pesos. Okay? The down payment and all the payments are all receipted by her first cousin that sold it to us. Their dad died, and it automatically goes, the property goes to the siblings of the property, the siblings of the owner, right? Because his wife was already dead. So the guy owned it, he died. So then it went to the siblings. There were only two, the sister and the brother. So that makes it easy. The brother sold us his half of the property. Documented on the sales agreement, selling my share of the 1.5 hectares in the contract. And then on every receipt it said, for my portion, 7,500 square meters of land. It doesn't get any clearer than that. So when the judge sees all this and sees what hell they put us through for 4 years, I don't have any doubt about the case. But again, I'm a foreigner. We're in the Philippines. So when it happens, it happens. It's either going to happen one of two ways. My money back with damages, the property with damages. Someone's going to pay this lawyer that I had to go get because of these clowns. So the damages will cover that. So either way, we've got it in either way. And we weren't going to take the sister to court. We just said it wasn't her that sold us the land. But since she's the one who won't divide the land and let the guy who we bought it from give us our deed of sale, keeping it in her father's name, not dividing the land, waiting for her brother to die because he has leukemia, okay, his cancer. She's waiting on him to die. She wants him to die, and then she can say, oh, there is no brother here anymore. I own all the land. That ain't going to work either because he sold the land before he died. He's still alive today, and guess what? Within 3 months, he'll still be alive. That case will be called to court. It's only going to be like maybe 2 more months. And the judge is going to call that case, subpoena us to go to court for the case. Watch. I can't wait to see that asshole in court. I just can't wait. And his bitchy daughter. Oh, her sister, I mean. She's a real bitch. You'll find out. Hey, we'll see what happens. I can't film it in the courthouse, but nice family, great couple, nice family, nice couple, great family. Thank you. Man, you're always on the road. Yeah, Eddie, it seems that way, doesn't it? Levi is not in Bacolod. He's over in Aklan. Levi's, he's visiting there. Okay, maybe so. I haven't gone to Levi's channel in a while. I know that PK's planning on picking up Levi from Panay Island, from Aklan. Him and James and Karen, they're all going to go on my boat and go fishing. And I don't know why James and Karen would go. They hate my guts. They're going to get on my boat and go fishing, But I told PK, whatever you guys want to do, go for it. We'll get the boat ready. You take it, you go over there and you go fishing with them and enjoy yourself. And then bring the boat back in one piece, so I can have my boat back. Anyway, they're going to go do that. You really buy land. You can buy a house, but you won't own the land. Yeah, that's the problem. You can buy the house. You won't own the land it's on. I'm not sure about that law that says you can buy enough land to build a house on. I don't recall that, Caleb. I really don't. Why are you not a moderator yet? Oh, I'm going to add you as a moderator, Caleb. There you go. Colorado says, we're buying a lot, but it has to be in my wife's name. That's right. Then we're going to build a house much cheaper that way, I've seen. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Do you know anything about land in the Philippines? Such thing as dual citizenship could be, are you from the USA, Caleb? If you're from the US, you can apply for Philippine citizenship, and then you can become a dual citizen. Because the United States of America lets Filipinos become citizens of the United States, you can become a citizen of the Philippines. And it takes, right now, Expat Prepper, one of our good channel members here, he's not in right now, but he's been in before many times. He is going through the citizenship process. And he's up to like 4 years already. but he's about done with it. He's hoping it's almost done. Again, you got to use lawyers and you got to go through all the steps, follow all the procedures and do all the filing, the paperwork and everything, and then just wait. It's like when they get to you, you know? So he'll be a citizen pretty soon. But yes, you can be a dual citizen. Eddie seemed like a nightmare. Yeah, everything's a nightmare over here. I think they're trying to change the law here in the USA so you can't have a dual citizenship. Yep. But not allowing it, when that happens, the Philippines will follow suit. They only allow reciprocation of citizenship with countries that allow Filipinos to become citizens, okay? So if the USA stops it, it's dead. There would be no Americans over here getting U.S. citizenship, getting Philippine citizenship, unless you go through like an asylum program. You're being persecuted or whatever, and you can prove it, and you need to go through an asylum program, and you want to renounce your U.S. citizenship to become a Philippine citizen. Maybe that's a different story, but I'm not going to do it. But maybe you can try that if you want. They're still waiting on the Balud verdict. No, Josh, we're done with Balud. We're filed in Mondo court right now. We went to the city hall, and the lady basically told the people at City Hall, we don't have anything to say. Just take it to court. Okay. And the brother didn't even show up. So that's another thing we're going to bring up when we get into the court, is that he was told to be there for the barangay meeting, didn't even bother. So obviously he doesn't care about the case. You know, it's only the sister who thinks that she can win the case. But the case really isn't about her, because she didn't sell us her portion of the land. We only bought the brother's portion. So it's really not about the sister, but it's about her holding the documents and not processing the documents. She's not giving them to her brother so he can process it or do anything. He can't do anything. He's stuck because she has the papers, and they've fought many times verbally, just short of fist fighting, trying to get it done. But he finally just gave up, said, I can't get it done. That's the way my sister is. He basically called her a bitch too. Everybody knows her in Balud. Everybody knows what she's like. Nobody can stand the girl anyway. So that's why she's mad, because it was pointed out to her, you know, that she was, what a bitch she was for not giving us our land. And when she heard it, she got all pissed off. So I don't care. We'll get it the right way. How do you find the right girl in the Philippines, though? Very carefully. You have to screen them properly, okay? Because there's some very, very good connivers now. But if they don't speak English, that's a good sign. That's a real good sign. They're not westernized, okay? If they're on a dating site, never mind them. On a normal, if they're in the Filipino Christian site that I'm sponsored by, that's a good site to go to. Filipino Christian, and also they do Filipino visa. So if you go through that site, and it's a pay site, dating site, but they have beautiful Christian women, good women. They vet the women. They're making sure that when a guy comes in and joins their membership, they're not going to hook him up with a scammer, okay? They make sure of that. So going through the Filipina Christian dating site, I would highly recommend. And that's why when they asked, can they sponsor my channel, I said, sure, because I believe in them. You know, they'll do the visas. They'll hook you up with a good girl. They're not going to screw you, give you somebody's going to scam you out all your money and stuff. They're good people. So even the lot south down the beach was questionable ownership. Yes, Josh, the other lot that we bought, it was 600 square meters, is still under who knows what. We got the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, it's not DNR, it's the DAR, Department of Agrarian Reform, who are the ones who take away land from people, right, and give it to poor people. Anyway, Department of Agrarian Reform is working with the guy who's claiming it's his land that we bought, that his mother bought the land years ago from this family, the Alcabasa family. But the Alcabasa family says, no, we pawned the land to her, but we paid off the pawn. So if she has any documents, it's documents she never returned. Well, she's dead. So now the son is saying, my mother owned this land. You sold the land to them, my mother owned. Then the guy comes to me and says, after this is all done, all settled, if you still want to buy it, let me know. I'll sell you the land. So we may buy more if he's willing to sell the beach and more, because he doesn't want the beach. He wants the country, the grazing land for cattle. Okay, he doesn't give two. So Charmina may end up buying the land again. We don't know yet. We'll see what it all comes down to. Filipino Cupid. It's not Filipina Cupid. It's Filipina. It's Christian Filipina. Underrated God. I have a friend. He was married for 9 years. They moved to the Philippines, bought property and business. She pulled the rug. He lost it all. 9 years, and she still got him. It happens. It's sad. It still happens. Yep. Everyone wants what you build. Yep. I look at it like this. If my wife ever decided to do that to me, she owned this property, okay, before I met her. This house belongs to her. I built it with our money, her money, my money. We had the business going for years now. We built it together. She's not going to why would she up and leave me? For what? You know? I have what she needs. I gave her 3 wonderful children. I'm a supportive father. I'm a wonderful father. Maybe she doesn't like me having a beer, you know. On occasion, she yells at me, oh, you're drinking too much, but she always buys the beer, you know. So we're never going to be in a position until I die. We'll never be in a position where we're going to lose this land to anyone, because it's not mine anyway. It goes to my kids, her kids, okay? So if anything happens to her or me, it goes to the 3 siblings, to the 3 kids, to be divided. Right now, we take all the properties we got. This is what we're doing. We're buying properties and buying houses, land, whatever. Whenever we come up with a good deal, we'll buy it. And then of course, it's in her name, married to me, but it's going to the kids. I can't take it with me. I'm 65. When do I live? Another 30 years? If I'm lucky, yeah. I try to, just for my kids' sake. I want to see my kids grown. I'd love to see them having kids. You know, get married, have their kids, have a good relationship, and I want to see them do whatever they want to do with their career and become somebody one day, you know. I think I can live that long. We'll see. Brother Patrick, it's my bad. I was wrong. Sorry. I apologize. It was a typo. Please post your channel. I will sub if you want me to still. All right. Patrick, Kayla, wow, color. Everyone wants what you built. That's right. The foreigner story who partnered on a hotel and partner set him up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was over in Boracay. That was a good friend of mine, too. And he's single. No, he's married now. He left her and left his kid over there with her. In fact, she's still my Facebook friend. He is too. But he went to Subic and met another lady and then got married. I think the lady had several kids, and he married her. And so he's living in Subic now. I think he's living in Camille Homes. I got a hair turning white on my eyebrow. I had to get it out of there. White hair. I got all kinds of white hairs. But I don't like it sticking out in the camera. I can see it. But yeah, that guy, he what happened with him is he was on a tourist visa. And he bought into this hotel business. And then his partner went to the CR. I think it was all a setup, and had someone come in to pay him money while he was being filmed. It was being recorded, and then took those videos and sent them to immigration and said, this foreigner is on a tourist visa and working in a hotel accepting money. And that's all they have to see. He spent 4 months in the jail in Taguig. 4 months before he ended up buying his way back out, and he wasn't deported. He paid 1.5 million pesos to get out of jail. Yep. But he's out. He's living a good life now. It's all behind him. So he got married to a lady, so he's living a good life now. I'll have to tell him I got a YouTube channel. Maybe he'd come in and watch us. Tell us his story too. Sultan of SWAT. Hello, brother. Nightbot Izzy. Hello, Izza. Sultan, hey, is that Colorado? That's what I figured. Wow, now restraints. So is it a big city, Colorado? It's not a huge city, not a lot of traffic, no. You guys will see tomorrow. Join me on the live feed tomorrow morning. I've been on here 3 hours. I started like 8, so it's like 11 o'clock already. So let me get to bed. And tomorrow morning, I'll be up early, probably leaving between 7 and 8, and we'll be in Masbate City before 10. Get our banking and shopping and things done. Let PK look around. He can bring his girlfriend. They can walk around town and meet us back at the truck or whatever, or meet us for lunch after he gets to traipse around and do what he's got to do, look for whatever he wants to buy. And then we'll head back home, and hopefully we'll be home. I want to be home before dark. That's my goal, is to leave by 3 o'clock so I can be here at the house before it gets dark. So we're going to live stream it there and back and in the city. So it's going to be like an almost all-day live stream. You guys come in and join us whenever you'd like. We'll be live tomorrow. Plan B adventures. In USA, you need to stay away from Washington, D.C. A lot of communists there too. I've never been to Washington, D.C. That's cool. Thank you, Plan B Adventures. From the USA, I take it. You can't buy land, you can't. There you go. It's simple enough. We were just looking into it. It has to be in my wife's name. Yes, that's a fact. It'll be in your wife's name, but sold to her and you. And it is conjugal property. Okay. If there should be a divorce or an annulment and you get a lawyer, you will get your 50% of the land. But in order to keep that or get that, you must remarry and put it into your new wife's name, okay? Or have a significant other and transfer the title, your portion of the title, into her name, okay? It never works out. You guys know that. You know how divorces go, okay? And annulments. There's no divorce in the Philippines anyway. There is and there isn't, you know. So anyway, are you trying to get Philippine paper? No, Eddie, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. I don't need to. 57,000 right now, right? Wow. 1 million pesos, like 57,000, I think. Dollars, yeah. It's 60. The exchange rate is 61 right now. And you know, they're talking about over here, it's not even going to matter if it gets up to 63. I don't think Banco Central Philippines is going to worry about it until it gets above 63. Then they'll try to do something to adjust it. But it's 61 right now. Yeah. Can you help give me advice for my vehicle? What is your vehicle, Henry? Colorado. Wow, that's so terrible. Hello, any luck in finding me a wife? Okay. Hard nips. I hate to do it to you. We asked you to quit talking about it, and you're back doing it again. So I took away your moderator. Okay? Sorry, bro. Can't have a moderators talking like that in my chat, okay? This is a family channel, all right? A family channel. It's not, we're going to go out here and ask for women with that, okay? I don't want to help anybody find women, period, okay? I don't. I've already done it. I've been burnt twice. No way, no how you guys find your own. PK found his own. You guys find your own. Dizzy Donut says, get PK out. He's a freeloader. Is not working for his stay. He's helping out around here, Dizzy Donut. He's helping out. He'll be moving out soon. He's going to, he's already working on that to move out. And he's going to be taking the boat and going to another island, to island hop. And then I think he's going to start building a little place. So I think he's got it all worked out. He'll be moving out real soon. He's got it all worked out. It's really not hard to find a wife. The hard part is getting a real trustworthy wife. Exactly. To be nice. LAX, how you doing? With the kindest respect, I do agree PK is freeloader. Make him work or get him out. Well, he's staying at, because I invited him as a guest. And I didn't expect him to do any work, you know, but he's offered to help work around here since he's staying here, guys. And I just don't have anything for him to do right now. I could give him a shovel and ask him to dig the garden, you know, but I wouldn't feel good about that. So he's not freeloading it. He's here at my request to come here as a guest, enjoy his stay, and he's looking for his place already, guys. Give him some time. So if you become a citizen, can you buy land? Yes, you can, Colorado. Yeah, he is a good person, Patrick. Michael Fryer, would a single Australian get in? Michael says, would a single Australian get in? Single Australians come here all the time. What do you mean get in? Nothing moves fast in the Philippines. That's correct. Sultan, how are you? Shani, hello. You're back. Hello, nice man. Thank you. Sultan of Swat says hello. Gooey says, Mikey, tell me why Philippines over Thailand if you are willing and have a minute, please. I just prefer the Philippines. My wife is from here. I've been to Thailand. Thailand has really, really strict rules on immigrants and visas and everything, much more strict than the Philippines. So I came here. I've been here for 15 years. I just never had a desire to live in Thailand. That's just me. I moved here and I'm happy here. I've been to Thailand, spent 2 weeks, and I even talked to Charm at one time because we had a friend and his wife from here, a German guy, and his wife were going to go live in Thailand because his parents live in Thailand, right? So he was talking about going to move to Thailand, but he hasn't yet because there's a lot of rules to get to move to Thailand, to become an immigrant there. There's a lot of things you got to do for the visas to get there. Eventually, one day, he may move over there, for all I know. But I don't want to put my family or my wife through it. We're happy here. This is our home. We're good here. But Thailand, if you want to smoke weed, Thailand's a place to live because they have weed houses. You can walk in and buy joints right there. Philippines, it's illegal to smoke weed. But I don't smoke weed, so Thailand doesn't appeal to me. Be careful, bro. Okay, thank you, Santa Sandwiches. Josh Wilson, PK is a kind visitor and disabled. He plans to go around the other islands. That's right. He's a very kind visitor, and I invited him here. Okay, so and he wants to work. He helps out around here when he can. The doorbell will ring. He'll get the ice for the people and things like that. He's trying to help out to show that he's doing something, but he's really not staying much here. He's down at his girlfriend's a lot now, and I think they're planning to have a lot down there and on the beach and. He's got something going on. We'll find out about it real soon, I have a feeling. Thank you, Eric. Your content's way better than James and Karen. The island life has always been a dream for me. Yeah, it was always my dream too. And I don't know how you guys know so much about him. Fee Lin. Everybody, you've had like 4 or 5 people already talking about how he's freeloading. He's not disabled. Use that to mooch off people. He's getting a disability income from the USA, though somebody has determined that he's disabled. Caleb says, well, thank you so much for all the info and advice. Really appreciate it. You're welcome, Caleb. I quit watching him because he's always yelling at his subscribers and he is a know-it-all. You got that figured out, Eric. Very good. I'll let you say that. Okay. So anyway, Finley, let's not talk about people like that, please. Okay? That's not nice. Not nice at all. I appreciate you come in, but you guys coming in and talking bad about my guest, it's okay if he does what he does. He was invited to do, okay? He's my friend, and if he wants to stay here until he can get settled in, it's okay. My wife and I don't mind. We don't want to talk about people in the chat, okay? That's not nice. So a lot of you came in. I don't know if you're the same person with different names. I don't know what's going on and who this person is, but I certainly cannot make him a bot, a moderator. And this guy had no question about his vehicle. All he wanted to talk about is women. So never mind talking about that either. Josh says, yeah, he's a kind guest. That's right. Thank you so much for all the advice. Really appreciate it. I follow PK. He is known to use people and burn bridges. He's a moocher for certain. Okay, well, I don't see it. I invited him here. I see him trying to do something to better himself. So I'll leave it at that. Colorado, Montana Island is amazing. I really was thinking of buying a house there, but now I think it's a good vacation spot. Probably won't live there. All right. Yeah, it is nice. Okay, Apagusti, I don't want to keep removing your messages. Let's not talk about people, okay, please? Colorado, the guy was talking about invested like 350,000 into a big housing development. The city pulled the permit. 4 years later, he's still screwed. Yep, they can do that. I don't know, Josh, who that is. Who's coming in talking about PK? This guy, I thought I removed him as a moderator. I did. He's still blue. All right, I'm gonna just hide him in the box. I'm just gonna get rid of this guy. All right. Goodbye. Yeah, you won't get a good girl talking like that, that's for sure. You guys have a great relationship. Yes, we do. We have a great relationship. Everything we do, we do it together, you know. And you're right, it's not perfect. I mean, she tampos me all the time. I'll say something wrong, she doesn't like it. She'll put me in tampo for 3 days, you know. But it's okay. Then she gets over it, you know. So anyway, you got to live, you know. All right, everybody coming in talking about PK. I don't want to talk about PK, guys. Please. Thank you, Pratt. We're trying to go fishing tomorrow. Mike G, we're okay. I'm just putting them out. There are women in the chat. That's right. I'm not getting divorced, Pratt. No way in hell. No, we're not going to. We're perfect, okay? My wife and I are good. 6-2, thumbs up tonight. Guys, that's right. Everybody, if you're coming in here, don't forget the thumbs up. I haven't even asked for it yet. We're over 60. Yeah, we still got 18 people in the chat. You guys, please do. Don't forget to double tap the screen. Give me a thumbs up if you're on your phone. So, yeah. He does. Seems like a good guy to me, too. I haven't felt him using me. I mean, he's staying here at me inviting him, you know? If I hadn't invited him, he just says, hey, I'd like to come stay with you. And then I said, okay, well, you can stay 3 days. And he stayed 2 weeks. Then I might feel the way these guys do, but that's not the way I am, okay? And that's not the way I feel. So let's not talk negative about people. You know, that's not good. Let's just be nice to everybody. Yes, you would go to jail for weed, Colorado. Yeah, you go to prison. So I think if you're coming here, don't go smoking weed. We know somebody who does, and so far he's gotten away with it. But I don't recommend you come into the Philippines thinking you can smoke weed and get away with it, because you might ask the wrong person to sell it to you and end up in jail before you ever get a token. Okay? So don't make that mistake. All right, who is that? I think my nephew sent me a letter picture on Messenger. All right, Colorado, thank you. Be respectful, yeah. I didn't time them out. I just deleted their messages, but they want to keep talking about it. Yeah, just delete them. So Colorado said lots of jealousy. Yeah, I think that's what it is. All right, thank you guys for being mods. Thanks for taking care of that. Same two people troll accounts. Yeah, that's who it is. So 62 thumbs up. So cool. Thank you so much, guys. Have Century Outdoors. Hello. We're going to shut her down, guys. We need to shut down and get up early in the morning. I got to go live in the morning with you guys. We're going to go to Masbate City, do some shopping, do some banking, and do some things we need to do. I'll keep you live as much as I can tomorrow. So I hope you guys come and join us live tomorrow. You can report him for whatever you want. He's not smoking weed, does he, Donut? Okay. And I know all the police over here. And they know me, and they know we don't smoke weed, okay? They come to my house all the time, all right? So know who you're talking to before you come and talking bullshit, all right? What an idiot. It's timed out. Okay, he's gone now. What an idiot. Gonna come threaten me now. Hey, I'm gonna send cops to your house to get PK for smoking weed. PK don't have weed here, okay? He has none. He didn't bring it here. He didn't fly it here. He doesn't have any and bought any here, okay? There was somebody else I'm talking about that smokes weed, and he doesn't live here, okay? So, bunch of idiots. So anyway, guys, thanks for coming in, everyone. Thank you so much. We're going to shut down the live feed. If you haven't given us a like, please do so. Now's your last chance, and we're going to get out of here. God bless you guys. We love you, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks a lot for the great chat tonight. Bye for now.